gonna be fucking quiet no matter fucking what.
Jim, you're next.
I'm not saying this is exactly the pattern of agreement, but this is exactly the pattern of agreement.
It depends on the child, doesn't it? Most well-known and credentialed scientists of this YouTube community.
Yeah. You moron.
All I wanted to do was let this fucking stream and have a good time, man. Have a good game.
Got that.
That damn Kiwi Farms.
Gas is
Got that.
What kind of fucking family is this?
Got that.
What the hell?
So basically, first of all, I have to say is that I don't know. First of all, how come, like, yeah, sorry, I'm with autism. I don't know how to use words that well.
My dad is not a fucking horse.
Dude, just talk to my fucking scientist.
I've got balls of steel.
Oh my god, no!
Blow it out your ass.
Hello everyone. You know who this is. Yet you have absolutely no idea. Of course.
Wow. Somebody gonna be famous. Real famous.
I sit here writing to you now with my exceptionally long penis buried deeply and warmly into my vagina butt.
Isn't that neat?
Trophy Hunter 77 has joined the game.
Call 911. This place needs to be swatted. It's obnoxious.
You have a bully cabal.
You don't find people being bullied into suicide on 4chan.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Okay, if he says any more bad words, I'm gonna hang up on him. He doesn't own Kiwi Farm, and he guys lied to me. A little kid named Moon owns Kiwi Farm.
How do they make this more and more epic every time? We're defend ourselves!
I'm sorry, I'm a soy-filled bitch and like your videos.
If we get Donald Trump just to tweet out, I mean, you know, just a tweet that mentions the hashtag Gamergate, it doesn't necessarily matter how we use it. Man, the blue check marks are going to shit their fucking pants.
It's 2019. I can't believe anybody believes in a spinning fucking ball of water.
True. I bet you when Jim finds out, he's gonna just give me so much shit.
One never knows when the homosexual is about.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total. I aim as low as possible. I aim for obese women, ideally ugly and obese. I would do anything just for a 300-pound ugly white girl.
I said it's not even hot outside.
You are not allowed to bring her to the hospital. No, you get no permission to fucking do it.
You gotta be kidding. It's just like this declaration, right, of male dominance.
Put that in your pipe.
I definitely cheated on Super Mario with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stop doing this stuff.
He's like the blue seductress who takes me out into the night and does wonderful things to me.
Enough! Stop!
How can a Yorkshire Terrier live in the wild? It's in plain sight.
but you just don't see it. You know what I mean?
Well, well, well. Aren't we back for another cheery Year of the Chud month? It's the end of November. A special sacred month where we all did our best to ignore, let's just say, obese people that might eat poop. In fact, I've enjoyed November so much, I might just extend it. I might extend it out into December and maybe all of 2023 as well. I don't know. It's going to take a headline like pig killed on highway and tragic T-bone semi-accident to get me to break this new covenant. Oh, I'm going to have to make a covenant now about this. I hope your month has been treating you well. And lots of exciting things happening. We'll be focusing on the most exciting one. I could talk about Elon Musk and his Twitter amnesty, which may or may not be happening. I'm not even sure. Or him picking a fight with Apple and then making them bend the knee by bringing them down to their headquarters. But I'm not going to. We'll have to wait and see what Elon does with Twitter. But at least he's enjoying $44 billion worth of a prank. This might actually be the most expensive "it's just a prank, bro" I've ever fucking seen. You gotta love it. Oh, you know, during that entire thing, I forgot I had a little dancing pudding for the opening songs, and I didn't even play it. Fucking boomering it up. Shameful. Absolutely. Chat, it's just shameful. Look at him. He's bobbing along with the music. Of course, he bobs along a little better at Odyssey, where the music's a little more edgy than we can play over here on YouTube. You got to keep it nice. Got to keep it family friendly over here. Can't say any of the bad words. Nothing starting with an N or a K or an F or an S or a G or an H. Actually, it really just kind of fucks you on every consonant, doesn't it? We're left with vowels, but I'm sure there are quite a few vowel slurs too. I'm going to be stuck to my vocabulary existing of nothing but Z and X words. And then I'll still probably get in trouble. Before we really get into this, I had a couple of big super chats come through, and I'm a whore. So let me run over there, like the dirty, dirty girl that I am. From Vitamin D for 300 Canadian dollars, which I think adjusted for inflation, I think that's like $1.55. If I'm in Canada, that's Canadian dollars? Am I saying that right? CAD? I could get like 2 bags of hot dog buns right now. I know Canadians don't like to post their grocery prices. It's brutal over here right now. But over there, it's fucking crazy. Anyway, Jesus is the Son, born of Virgo, baptized by Aquarius. The 12 disciples are the zodiac. The heads of the cherub are the 4 fixed signs. The crowns of thorns are sun rays. Like Dionysus, he ripens grapes, turning water to wine. In the sun, he cures the blind. He is Amun-Ra. Read Reverend Robert Taylor for more. Then there's one from Not a Troll for 200 that disappeared, and I think that might be, in fact, trolling me, but I'm going to read it anyway because I just like what it says. Metokur Masochist for $200. Thanks for the laughs always, Jim. Never stop laughing at life. I wish I still had the pregnancy picture up. The pregnancy. Hold on. You know what? I'm doing you all a fucking disservice. You know, I'm going to fix that right now. Let me go get the Ashton. Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Pregnancy picture. I don't know where I left it. Now I've got to go find it. You know what? We're in no hurry. It's a nice and relaxed day. Take a moment to find it. It's quite specific. I don't think I'm going to have difficulty. Fire. We are. I found it. There we are. Let me reread that super chat to really give you your money's worth that you, I think, refunded to Not a Trolling me. Metokur Masochist for $200. Thanks for the laughs, Jim. Never stop laughing at life. Ashton! Oh, God, I can feel its little feet kicking through your couch hits. Ashton! Our baby. Our precious little Ashton. Our precious little baby, Ashton. Oh, God, I can hear him kicking in there. Ashton. Our little baby. Oh, it's so fucking dumb. I'm never not going to find that funny. I'm never not going to find that just amusing. And finally, 50 from Evil Bunny. Here's your 50 gem and Bunny Bunny. All right, I think I read the big ones. So I'll get to the rest. I'll get to the rest later. Oh, God. Already throwing my game off here. Didn't get my dancing pudding up. Didn't have my Ashton Where's the Baby picture ready. It's just disaster after disaster. Oh, fucking shameful. But since I'm already dripping in shame, let me shill a little bit. Be sure to swing on by the Metokur Selfie store and pick up your holiday-themed Meadow Puddings. That's right, Meadow Puddings for Christmas! Buy a couple shirts and mugs and stickers, oh my! Remember, this is a hat-funded economy. Look at him dance. Look how fucking happy he is. Adorable little Meadow Puddings. Only at the Metokur Selfie store. Act now. Okay, enough fucking around. Let's get to the big story. Oh boy, Jim. The A-logs. Oh, they're on the ropes right now, boys. They're on the ropes right now. America first, prominently in power. They're scoring big W's everywhere. In the A-logs, they're a skittering and a scattering everywhere. How are we going to survive this? If you've been watching the news and you understand anything about American politics, you know that it is a sideshow circus full of the most ridiculous shit that can ever take place. Now, if you thought 2016 and 2018 and 2020 was something, get ready, because we have something special in store for you now. I'd like to set the stage, because it all begins at the airport. It all begins with the airport with a young cat boy and the man that he idolizes. Wait a minute. Is that Nicholas J. Fuentes, Mexican leader of the white race, with Kanye West, internationally known superstar rapper? I believe it is. Oh shit. Nick's hit the big time, boys. He's hit the big. Oh God. I think I'm having a heart attack over here. My A-log physiology can't compute this. I'm getting a little shaky. It's not looking good for Jim's health over here. Not looking great for Nick's either. Based on that hunchback. Now I'm not sure if, like, right before he got off the gate, right out of the plane, if he looked over at Kanye and he's like, "Hey, did you ever see Hunchback of Notre Dame? Check this out. I do a really good impression of him. Esmeralda, donde es mi taco, Esmeralda?" Kanye's probably like, fucking white people, man. I don't know what is this motherfucker talking about? I have theories, by the way, on why that look exists, on why he's so hunched over. But you're gonna have to wait for it. You're gonna have to wait for it till we get to it. You're gonna have to wait for it. Now this is a dream come true. This is Nick. Oh my God, this is the big time. Now Nick is a massive Kanye West stan. Like, this dude, he LARPs as him. Like, that's love in the eyes that you see there. This is a big deal. He's hanging out with Kanye West. This is the man he idolizes. If you've ever seen, like, Nick did entire streams dressed up in trash bags, wearing Yeezys. Like, the pictures exist out there. Like, here's one of Nick during the winter. He's got the new Kanye West fashion line. He's looking sharp out there, letting the world know that he loves Kanye. But the story gets much bigger. I mean, it's one thing to meet an international superstar rapper, but then the former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump? Holy shit. I think that's a fatality right there. I think the A-logs are done. We can't laugh at the Cat Boys anymore. He's hanging out with Kanye West and Donald fucking Trump. Now, you think that would be a really happy moment, which is kind of weird, because every time you see a picture of Kanye West and Nicholas J. Fuentes together, they look really sad. They won't look at each other. Look at Kanye's fucking face. Just take a moment to really focus in on his face. There is not one picture that exists of Kanye West around Nick Fuentes where he looks happy. And Nick, on the other hand, looks like he's dealing with some kind of physical pain. A physical pain located somewhere on his body. I'm not sure what that pain might be. We'll speculate later as to what it is. But even the opener that Kanye filmed for Nick's show, just watch how he goes from doing the opener to sad boy really quickly.
I'm Ye. Welcome to America First. We got a great show for you tonight.
Just pure fucking misery.
I'm Ye. Welcome to America First. We got a great show for you tonight.
We got a great show for you tonight. Misery. He looks so sad, so dejected. And I thought, why is he so fucked up? Why is he so upset? You know, like what is Nick doing around Kanye West that's making him this fucked up? Right? They're hanging out on the plane. They're hanging out in the airport. They're hanging out at Mar-a-Lago. They're meeting Donald Trump. They're going on the Timcast. They're jet setting and highfalutin. So like, what's going on? Like, what is the conversation behind the scenes that's upsetting? It's upsetting Kanye so much. And then it hit me. I bet you literally every second of the day, when there aren't cameras around, when they're not doing public appearances, and Kanye is just trying to decompress and sit there and focus on how he's going to talk about the Jews or something, Nick taps him on the shoulder and says some shit like this. Kanye, you don't understand. I really love him. I'm a little fucked up right now, Kanye. I'm a little bit of a sad boy right now, Kanye. Oh no, my mom, that should have played. Was that muted? There's no way that was muted. Oh, shameful. How was that muted? Uh-oh. I'm not sure why that clip didn't play. My audio's coming through. I guess you'll have to take my word for it, chat. I'm not sure why it didn't play the audio on that. You'll have to imagine it. Picture it in your head. Let it just kind of gesticulate around a little bit. Audio fail. Boomer fail. I'm telling you, the A-logs are a little shaky right now, folks. They're a little shaky right now. Oh God, I hope the rest of the audio works. But the big story isn't just Kanye West. So Nick meets Kanye. All of a sudden, he's jet setting, and news sources start to come out, and they're speculating that Nick sat down with the president. And in fact, that gets confirmed. The source is wrong. Nick Fuentes, in fact, did have dinner with Trump and Kanye at Mar-a-Lago and spoke directly with the former president per sources with direct knowledge. Story to come on Axios. And I know there was a lot of speculation. Did they actually sit down and have dinner? There's a little bit of footage. Nick posted it up on his Telegram. There you go. Imagine eating that good. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Of course, Donald Trump got a lot of pushback for this. I wonder why that is. Why would Donald Trump get pushback for having dinner with Kanye West, Milo Yiannopoulos, and Nick Fuentes? What might be going on there? So Trump starts issuing statements after getting his ass hammered in the press. How could you do this, Donald? How could you sit with a white supremacist? How could you do this? This is everything the Republicans are supposed to be, Donald. And Trump puts his first statement out. This past week, Kanye West called me to have dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Shortly thereafter, he unexpectedly showed up with 3 of his friends, whom I knew nothing about. We had dinner on Tuesday evening with many members present on the back patio. The dinner was quick and uneventful. Then they left for the airport. I love how he phrases it. I don't know who the fuck these people are. I've never met them before. I've no clue. Of course, one statement, not good enough. Got to put out another one, a little more direct. Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, was asking me for advice concerning some of his difficulties, in particular having to do with his business. We also discussed, to a lesser extent, politics, where I told him he should definitely not run for president. Any voters you may have voted for should vote for Trump. Anyway, we got along great. He expressed no anti-Semitism, and I appreciated all of the nice things he had to say about me on Tucker Carlson. Why shouldn't I agree to meet? Also, I didn't know Nick Fuentes. And then Don decides, shit, 1, 2, now I think I need 3 statements on this, just to really hammer it home. So, I seriously helped a troubled man who just happens to be black, Kanye West, who's been decimated in his business and virtually everything else, and who has always been good to me. by allowing his request for a meeting at Mar-a-Lago alone so that I can give him very much needed advice. He shows up with 3 people, 2 of which I didn't know. The other a political person who I haven't seen in years. I told him, don't run for office. A total waste of time, can't win. Fake news went crazy. So Trump issues denial after denial after denial as the press is running wild with the story. And of course, if you had listened to anything that Milo Yiannopoulos had really, put up on any of his social media, or even Nick, they're bragging about it, talking a little bit about it. In fact, whereas former President Trump had dinner at Mar-a-Lago this week with Yi Nicholas and Karen Giorno, did not go as Trump was expecting. In fact, Milo went on to say that Trump was dazzled, just dazzled, oohed and awed, like a cat with a shiny toy. Couldn't believe it that he was sitting there. So Trump's getting all this shit. Nobody's believing him. Now, of course, later on in the week, Kanye would actually confirm this on Tim Pool during that entire 3 seconds that he was on there. Hopefully, the audio of this one plays, or, oh shit, that's going to suck.
And we sat there, and it was like when Trump came in, I said, do you want to sit alone? He's like, no, bring your friends in. So a big thing is like Trump had no idea who Nick Fuentes was.
Don't know him, have no clue who the fuck this guy is. Now I've got to wait for the stream to catch up to see that the audio player, if I boomered it up again. Okay, good. That played. All right, we're back on track, boys. We're back on track. I don't know who the fuck this Nick guy is. I've never heard of him before. That's gotta really fucking hurt, by the way. You gotta understand it. America First and Nick, that his entire thing, his entire personality, his entire enterprise is built around Donald Trump. America First, MAGA. This is how he got his start. This is what he threw his weight behind for years and years and years. Pictures of him out there sleeping on a bed under his banner. Under his banner? The guy who's like, I don't know who the fuck this is. That's whose banner he sleeps under. Trump, no clue. No clue who Nick Fuentes is. No idea who any of these guys are. And of course, Kanye goes out there and it basically confirms that, yeah, I don't know who the fuck these people are. I mean, I've never seen them before in my life. I'm really confused as to why they're here. So, we've got a press cycle going. It looks like things are looking up for Nick. He's revamped his site. He's got a shop up now. You're going to get all this traffic. All the people are talking about him. This is going to be amazing. Him and Milo Yiannopoulos, they're power players. They're kingmakers. They just met with Trump to say that that Kanye West is going to run for president and Trump should be his running mate. They put him in his place. And, telling everybody that, of course, he knows who Nick Fuentes is. Smartest mind of the generation, as Milo put it on Tipcast. But things can never be that easy. You've got to have, like, when a train wreck starts, especially a political one, you expect it to, take a little time to leave the station. You got to build up a little speed. I was expecting we were going to get like a year out of this. I was actually very excited. I thought clown world for a year in politics, all of 2023, this is going to be great. All the backstabbing and backbiting and betrayals, they'll slowly and gradually work their way out there. Apparently not. Apparently, Laura Loomer. Now, you remember Laura Loomer. That was the one that Nick Fuentes fully backed. In fact, he promoted her Zoomers for Loomer campaign and told everybody, get out there and vote. Laura Loomer's my girl, as Nick put it. She's my girl. He flew out to drink Pepsi Nitro with her.
To the hostile takeover of the Republican Party.
Absolutely. Oh, they're good friends. She's been on the Cozy TV platform. She's hung out with Nick. She's been a part of America First. She knows the ins and outs. They're familiar with each other, friendly with each other. So Laura decides, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to just, I think I'm just going to burn everything to the ground. I think I'm just going to, you took my tires, and now I'm here to take everything from you. Now, I'm not sure exactly what started it. I know that she doesn't get along with Milo Yiannopoulos. But she just figured, fuck it. Let's go full on, right the fuck into it. So Laura starts posting on her Telegram, and she's got lots of interesting little things to say. Laura Loomer, I seem to be one of the few sane and logical people left who cares about protecting President Donald Trump, and also informing ye about the facts that his campaign manager, Milo, is a professional con artist who is just trying to fleece him for his money, get vengeance on Trump, and eventually blackmail him and everyone in his orbit. This is so wrong. Now, that's quite the accusation, but Laura continues. In fact, she continues for quite some time with receipt after receipt. And wait till you see the picture that she starts to paint of what is going on with Kanye West and his campaign manager, Milo Yiannopoulos, and his hired aide for, I don't know, what is it, PR? Is that what Nick's calling himself? Nick Fuentes. By his own admission, and Parler posts from 2 years ago, Milo said he will have vengeance on Trump. That's what this is all about. Exploitation for money, delusions of blackmail to make more money, and Milo getting vengeance on Trump after pretending to be pro-Trump. Lying about people and trying to blackmail them is not very Christian behavior. And if you look closer at those Parler posts, Trump's soaked disappointments were pointless. We defended a selfish clown for nothing. I lost everything helping to put Trump in office. My life and career were completely destroyed. Was it worth it? No. I feel utterly betrayed. I will have my vengeance. I am dedicating the rest of my life to the destruction of the Republican Party. Now, Milo left out a few key details on why his popularity at the time waned. A appearance on the Drunken Peasants, I believe, and talking about boys having sex with men, having sexual relations with Catholic priests, talking about what his thoughts on that were, ended up being a bit too much even for his fan base. Caused a bit of a backlash and definitely hurt his brand, made people pull away. So I'm not sure if it's entirely fair to say that this is all Donald Trump's fault, but we'll roll with it. Laura continues even more. Watch this video of Milo Yiannopoulos in his own words, saying he secretly records and saves communications with every public figure he comes into contact with as a way of blackmailing them in the future. Is this Christian behavior? I don't think so. I wonder what kind of blackmail Milo is planning to eventually use against Yi when Milo's anti-Trump crusade is over, and eventually he turns on Yi and tries to exploit him with blackmail too. Everyone who's ever worked with Milo knows this is how interacting with him ends. Every single time. I just happen to have that video clip for you. You can give a listen to yourself and see what you think.
I have an external hard drive. I'll show it to you now. This is called the Vault. This is the Vault. This has shit on everyone you have ever heard of. Video, pictures, emails, audio, text messages, phone calls. Anything you would ever really want to know about every public figure I have ever encountered. Most of the conversations I've had with people when I've been in a single-party consent state. Recorded, archived. I have shit on everyone. And I'm now in a position in my career where I'm perfectly happy to start dropping it all. So I have a lot of crap on Richard Spencer and everybody else. And well, maybe there is a reason to sign up for Telegram after all. So watch this space.
So, Laura's out there putting out the idea that Milo Yiannopoulos blackmails people he works with, he uses people he works with, that he's on a crusade for vengeance, posts up receipts of statements he made a few years ago, talking about how he was ready to get revenge, posts up videos of Milo talking about openly about blackmailing people and going after them. And in fact, that's a sentiment that's been shared by other people. Lauren Southern put out a video where she explicitly said, nearly identically, the same thing to what Laura Loomer's saying. Other people that have worked with him have come out and said similar things as well. But Laura really wants to drive home how fucked up a lot of this is. She's not happy just saying Milo's out there blackmailing people. Milo's a bad guy, right? That this, what she's alluding to essentially is this, that Milo Yiannopoulos in a bid to get revenge against Donald Trump for a perceived slight has latched on to Kanye West, not just for fame and money and power, but to use that to get into a dinner to create black PR. If you look up that term, it's negative PR, to paint him badly, to cost him, to split his base, to fuck his day up. And that to do that, he onboarded Nicholas Fuentes, knowing that all of the stupid shit Nick has said, especially over the last few years, we'll get to some of that, is a poison pill. And the moment the press gets a hold of this, they're just going to shit all over Donald Trump. And this was Milo's master plan. And then once Milo's done with Kanye, once he's sucked up all that money and the power and whatever he can get off of him, he'll move on and then have something embarrassing against Kanye or have something embarrassing against Nick. So this is the picture Laura Loomer's trying to paint as she starts posting all these older posts. Like the dog story, which I've never heard this before, but this is what Laura Loomer is posting. So prepare yourself, chat. Milo needs to be deported. Here he is threatening to kill someone's dog because they owe him money. This is animal abuse, and it's a crime in America that people are sent to prison for. FYI, this is who MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, was hired as her intern. And this is Kanye West's campaign manager. Kill someone's dog. Laura Loomer, again, forwarded from Jacob Wool. It's so hard to find someone in Washington, D.C. prepared to kill a debtor's dog. Doesn't matter how much money you offer them. That's a post from Milo. They say the craziest criminals and con artists in the world get off on abusing and killing animals. Here's a post where Milo is searching for someone to kill a person's dog in D.C. Truly a disturbed individual. He needs to protect himself and his family from this sociopath. So, what the fuck? That one slipped by me. That one slipped by me a little bit because I've never seen that before. But apparently Loomer's got receipts on everything. She's going apeshit over on Telegram, dropping megaton after megaton after megaton. And she's not even close to done. She decided to throw this one out. You remember how Kiwi Farms got a ton of shit during the Keffels debacle, and MTG got swatted, and somebody then made a fake report to the police as one of their moderators, taking credit for it. Well, Laura Loomer has a different take on what happened with that, on who swatted MTG. I hope MTG and Milo don't swat me next, the way I suspect they may have possibly swatted themselves at MTG's house the night of my primary election on August 23rd, 2022. What if I told you someone may have allegedly, possibly, might have intentionally had themselves swatted the night of my election after they were caught sabotaging my campaign? Holy fucking shit. So, Loomer's saying that Milo Yiannopoulos and Marjorie Taylor Greene, aware of all the swattings that were taking place in this sector, decided to jump on the bandwagon and sabotage her and maybe get some publicity for themselves and fake their own fucking swatting. And then on top of that, MTG went on television saying that Kiwi Farms was despicable and just disgusting and they needed to be shut down and not allowed back. Oh yeah, welcome to political clown world. Welcome to political clown world, and it's only going to get better. In fact, let's kick it up a notch. Let's not just talk about dog killing, fucking dog killing, and fake swattings. Let's involve financial fraud too. Laura Loomer. This isn't going to end well for her. Speaking of Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ryan David Salam is the co-chair CEO of FTX. MTG received $100,000 through Take Back the House 2022 pack from them. You can at the bottom, Laura. Oh, the plot thickens. Uh-oh. It's so off the rails. It's so utterly off the rails. It's only been 72 hours. When a shit show, clown show like this starts, it's supposed to have like even Jack Murphy. You remember Jack Murphy putting hooks up his ass and shit? Like that took like a week. That took at least 7 days from him to get a super chat that sent him over the edge in a rage to the point where everything imploded. This hasn't even been 72 hours. I want you to understand how quickly this is devolving. A video comes out with Nick Fuentes hanging out with Kanye West. Big W, not denying it. But then within 24 to maybe 30 hours, Donald Trump has basically said, I don't know who the fuck these people are. Kanye West has confirmed nobody knows who the fuck these people are. That Donald was just meeting Kanye, making them look like a bunch of goofy little fucking hangers-on. Then Laura Loomer, from out of left field, starts dropping shit, metric tons of shit. Just mind-blowing stuff about dog killing and swatting and financial scandals. So you've got Laura Loomer and Marjorie arguing with each other through Telegram and Twitter, talking shit to each other. But what do you think the end result is? Laura starts dropping all of this, right? So what do you think the end result is? What do you think MTG does? Uh-oh. Of course I denounce Nick Fuentes and his racist anti-Semitic ideology. I can't comprehend why the media is obsessed with him. Do you actually report real news? Or just use CNN for your political activism? Have you questioned Democrats if they denounce Israel hating Omar? Well, hey now. If we want to talk about political activism and stuff, Marjorie, maybe we should talk about FTX, because that seems to be a really big, democratically funded bit of activism. Why would FTX, who wants to get Democrats elected, why would they be giving you money, Marjorie? $100,000 really makes me think, gets the fucking noggin jogging. Now, is Laura Loomer insane? Is she making it all up? I have no idea. But I do know, based on the reactions that I'm seeing, that people are getting a little nervous. They get a little freaked out there. All this information, I'm not even kidding you. Every day, Laura Loomer's been doing this. The last time I checked in on Laura Loomer, she was complaining about people slashing her tires. And there was a debate about something smelling like wet bread. That was it. And then there's some news about her like chaining herself to the doors of Twitter, right? But now she's coming out. She's got like a pro wrestler attitude. Right off the top ropes. Right onto Nick Fuentes' neck. She's kneeling on Milo Yiannopoulos. She's throwing Marjorie right into the fucking turnbuckle. She doesn't give a shit. Just dropping bomb after bomb. There's so much shit she put up. In fact, oh god, I think I'm missing one of the better ones too. Hold on, let me let me grab it. Oh, this would be really disappointing if I didn't put this in. Let me grab this one. I promise you, Chad, it'll be great. It's gonna be good. She posts so much stuff, it's hard to keep track. Okay. This was one of the other things that Laura Loomer put up. See, she's got all these receipts of things that Milo Yiannopoulos has said over the time. So let's take a look at what he was saying. What he was saying about, I don't know, Kanye West is, what's that, 8/2/22? That's not very far away, is it? Or I'm sorry, 8/27/22. This is Milo Yiannopoulos. Kanye is gay. Don't make me keep saying it. Most rappers are homos, especially the new crop. Kanye is a pretty pathetic figure. He just got outfoxed by a beard, a Kardashian. Kanye is a very gifted homosexual. I'd kill Kanye because he's gay. Especially the black homosexual Kanye West. We have any? Oh, at least Kanye likes white guys. That's those are all quotes. If anybody asks you about Kanye West and his political ambitions, let me leave that up on screen, and his political ambitions running for president, be sure to quote his campaign manager, Milo Yiannopoulos. Kanye West is a gay man that likes white boys. Kanye West is a gay man. That's a direct quote from Kanye West presidential campaign manager Milo Yiannopoulos. Take it to the bank. Holy shit. Now people have archives. They did a search of all his different social media, and you'll find that he started rapidly deleting a lot of things. Of course, this is stuff that Laura Loomer keeps posting and other people are posting on social media. But like what's going on? Like what exactly is fucking happening here? Now, is Milo a little out of it? Is that what's going on? Is this like is he just a little off kilter maybe? Maybe something's going on we don't understand. Maybe a little substance abuse speculated perhaps. This is something else that Laura has brought up. Other people have brought up. Well, there was a video that was put up on Kanye West's Twitter account. And if you take a look at it, I don't know. I think it's one of two possibilities. Either somebody snorted something that's probably an illegal substance, or Satan himself is indwelt inside this person's body and is using them as a meat puppet, as a little flesh suit. Let's take a look.
He didn't know what the lawyers is. You'll still have your lawyer list. And when all the lawyers said, forget it, Trump.
And that's where Satan took over. This is their PR and marketing, by the way. This was a video they put up on Twitter. They okayed this. Milo Yiannopoulos said, you know what? Yeah, this looks good. Me making this face at the guy who I am the political campaign manager of? Yeah, let's go with that. You could literally see him become... I could come up with a monologue of what Milo Yiannopoulos is thinking. He's like, God damn, this guy doesn't... It's bad alliteration. I don't know why won't he shut the fuck up. Why is this guy worth $2 billion wearing fisherman boots? What is happening here? But just watch. Just watch the transformation. Imagine you're talking to somebody, right? You're rambling on about something, and just picture Milo Yiannopoulos as that person. How would you react if they made this face to you?
You'll still have your lawyer list. And when all the lawyers said, forget it, Trump's done.
Do you have to take a poop? Is that like I got to take a shit right now face? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that the mescaline just kicked in face? Is that I can't stand you face? I mean, if Laura Loomer's right, and what she posted are the receipts that she has, where all Milo Yiannopoulos does is talk about how gay Kanye is and how he would kill him. That was the quote Laura Loomer attributed to Milo Yiannopoulos, that Milo said he wanted to kill Kanye West. I'd say that face kind of lines up with that. I'd say that face might be expressing perhaps some fucking hatred of the person sitting in front of him. I don't know. They're just throwing it out there. Just throwing that out there. So there's Laura. Holy shit. There's Laura dumping the shit nonstop. Just receipt after receipt after receipt. And it got people wondering why, like, what's going on here? I mean, Kanye West is in a shitty situation, right? Like, I'm not even talking about the Kardashian child support or alimony payments. What is like $200,000 a month? I mean, that fucking sucks. But he's got his businesses taken from him, his money taken from him. He has the government coming after him for taxes. Adidas is going to sue him. I think he said on the Tim Pool show for like $250 million, some fucking absurd amount of money. It's like Kanye West he's getting shit on. It turns out his personal trainer is like some MK Ultra super Canadian spy who's trying to get him to eat lithium. Like there's crazy shit going on with Kanye West right now. And so he's out there running on one plank in his political campaign, one thing in his platform, Jews. He wants to get the message out there about Jews. So who better to help him than Milo Yiannopoulos, a very Christian straight man. Milo's never been gay, never had an interracial relationship where he was married to a black man. That never happened. And he is very much a Christian. Except if you listen to what Milo Yiannopoulos happens to say in the article from the Jewish Journal from 2019, where he talks about his Jewish identity, Trump, and Zionism. And how Zionism's pretty kick-ass, y'all, in Berlin. What the fuck? Oh, I think you might have been bamboozled, Kanye. I think this might be what you'd call, I don't know, a nightmare scenario. So you're upset and angry that, as you say, the Jews have taken everything from you. And your response to that is to go hire a Jew who apparently is known for blackmailing people and wanting to destroy them and apparently hiring hitmen for puppies. And that was the guy you went with? When you sat down and said, who's best to help me on my crusade against the Jewish power structure? You thought to yourself, oh yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. That should work. That should work well. But it's more and more. Again, Laura Loomer, just keep dumping the receipts. Milo has been singing Nick's praises, but in this archived post, you can see Milo say, no offense to Nick Fuentes. but I don't agree with a lot of his views, to put it mildly. So in other words, Milo is not only trying to hurt Donald Trump, he's also trying to grift off Yi and Nick for money and headlines. Oh my God. Wasn't it Nick Fuentes who went on and on and on at great length about loyalty? Oh my God, Judas McNeil. Judas McNeil betrayed me, my love of my life. Oh, my little rumper-dumper boy. I'm a cum hunting for his fluids. And he betrayed me. He stuck a knife in my back, and loyalty, 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 loyalty. And Nick, I guess I'm confused. You spent 5 to 6 years building up an identity and a political platform around Donald Trump, America First, and MAGA. And then, when a Jewish guy known for blackmailing people comes along, you instantly stab Donald Trump in the back by setting him up so you can meet Kanye West. All it took was a Jewish man introducing you to the BBC, and you stabbed Donald Trump in the back. Nick Fuentes, leader of the white race. Mr. I got cookie analogies about the Holocaust. I'm an edgy boy. Let me talk about USS Liberty. All that shit. All out the window. Because Milo Yiannopoulos promised you some big black cock. Am I understanding that right? Do I have that timeline down correctly? Seems a little weird. How many pieces of silver did you get, Nick? How many pieces did you get, Judas? When you betrayed Trump? When you set him up, when you let Milo use you like a little puppet. A little McDonald's vomiting puppet. And based on the receipts that Laura's posting, and I know you can say Laura's making it up, but Nick, Laura's somebody you worked with as well. So who's the liar? This is actually quite funny, chat, because Nick basically is stuck in between an argument between two Jewish people about who's betraying him the most and who he supports. He supports both of them. He's working with Milo Yiannopoulos to, I guess, take down Trump or get Kanye elected, but he also worked with Laura Loomer to try to put her into office. And in fact, sided with her when the whole MTG thing was going down, and she was throwing shade at her. Flew out, met her, drank. I mean, we've got the clip. We've got the clip there. Where's my clip of them drinking fucking Pepsi Nitro together?
To the hostile takeover of the Republican Party.
Absolutely. So which Jew are we trusting, Nick? Which one? It's so weird to me. How is it that Nick Fuentes is known, super based, for talking about the Jews, and it seems like all Nick Fuentes does is work with the Jews? Talked about how Cozy was a platform built with the help and financing of Jewish people, how America First had some of the best Jews in it, helping Jewish people try to get elected into political office, helping Jewish people try to get Kanye West elected, helping Jewish people go after Donald Trump. Seems like a lot of Jews are involved. I'm just really confused. For somebody that espouses the view that you don't like Jews and that they're a problem, why do you work with so many? Nick, why are you so intimately involved with so many? Nick, what's going on there, guy? Now, it just keeps getting stupider. So you have the Mar-a-Lago dinner, and then basically everything goes tits up. And Donald Trump is saying, I don't know who the fuck these people are. Laura Loomer starts to just dropping receipts everywhere all over the internet of all sorts of crazy shit. She says it's true. Other people are chiming in to confirm it. And while this is going on, right, you've got Kanye kind of out there tweeting stuff. This was the initial one. This is the very first one. First time at Mar-a-Lago, rain and traffic. Can't believe I kept President Trump waiting. I had on jeans. Yikes. What do you guys think his response when I asked him to be my running mate in 2024? That's very yay. That's very nay. But then other tweets started showing up. Now, you tell me how this sounds to you. Does this sound like something the rapper Kanye West would tweet out? As much as Ben and I disagree, I pray he joins me in saving our country. You know what they say? Love your enema. I mean, sleeping's not my core competency when I'm sleepy. Or spelling's not my core competency when I'm sleepy. If Nick keeps tweeting from my account, the only platform I'll have left is Truth Social. And then Raheem Kassam says, it's Milo. As a former editor of his, I recognize the poor syntax and shielding of himself by naming others. It is literally all he does, and he doesn't realize it's become boomer as fuck. So, when Laura was saying earlier that Milo would throw people under the bus or blackmail them or use them as a tool whenever it's expedient, now you've got Kanye West's Twitter account putting out really dumb, cringy shit. And then basically people are confirming, oh, that's totally Milo, and it's name dropping Nick to make him look bad. So I guess that goes back to which Jew are we believing, Nick? Is it Laura Loomer or is it Milo Yiannopoulos? Holy fuck. And of course, now that it's entered the news cycle, well, it's just starting to be honest, shows up on Kimmel. And of course, what clip do you think they want to play on Kimmel? When they're going over this, what clip do you think they're like, yeah, you know, I think I want to share this. I think I want to share this with the world. I think I want this to be the representation of Nick Fuentes. Now, I don't want to get copyright struck, obviously. Big television. Oh, the Jews are out to get me, guys. So I can't play any clips from this. But I did find an approximation of what Kimmel put up, which is basically Nick saying this.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I got news for you. Liking women is gay. Oh, we stand at the edge of amazing shit. We stand at a moment where all the clips you've ever heard and you might have thought, God, that's fucking stupid or silly or embarrassing. Like we'll play some of them. We'll in a minute or two here, take a break and we'll come back. We'll play some of them. But the cum hunting, the black light, the rumper dumper. Oh, there's so much shit that exists outside of politics that if this reminds me of almost like a more extreme version of what happened to Sargon. Like Sargon had like 2 sound bites that were bad, right? And I was pretty sure when he ran for office that those sound bites would be picked up. And they ran with them for quite some time. Nick makes those look like they're nothing. Nick has got so much goofy shit that he has said on stream. So much just dumb fuckery that exists out there. That when they finally stumble, I don't know how they're going to present it. I don't know what mainstream media's take on rumper dumpers and hunting for cum is going to be. But when they find it and they play it, I want to hear Kanye's response. I want Kanye's response to that. Because remember, like, he's already in the shit. His campaign manager basically called him a gay dude that wants to fuck white boys and said he'd kill him. And then his PR guy is out there hunting for cum and pumping rubber dumpers. This is such a nightmare. This is such a nightmare. It's a landmine field that Kanye West has like fucking willingly walked into. And I don't know why. I don't know why he did it. It's just he chose poorly, chat. It's clown world. Oh boy. Oh, we got a $50 super chat here. Let me throw this one out from no one for 50. Have you listened to the Josiah tapes? Patrick Tomlinson gets prank called for 45 minutes and melts down after thinking for a month he was talking with a real journalist and speaks exactly how he tweets. P.S. Call Tyler a Highland William Wallace LARPer. I'm not sure who the fuck Tyler is, but you're a Highland William Wallace LARPer. There you go. That's what that $50 bought you. From CeeLo for 99. Howdy, my fellow. I believe that's a moon, and that's a cricket emoji. I'm not sure what you're trying to imply there, sir. Hope you're feeling better these days. Big fan since 2015. Glad to see you're keeping it up here and on Odyssey. Rip Spider Island Mary, by the way. Oh, we'll all miss her. From Carl Schwartz. Have a Merry Christmas, friend. Post your tree on Chudbuds or post when you get it up. Well, of course I will. and not a troll. What the hell happened to my donation? YouTube dono sucks. I don't know. I thought you were goofing with me. And then finally, for 400 from Mark Nelson, we need more internet insanity and deviance, Jim. I've always wanted to catch you live, and I finally have. Well, I hope it's living up to the expectations. As we talk about one of the dumbest fucking political campaigns in modern history that's imploding within 72 hours. I mean, to go from a W of meeting Kanye and Trump, and then to have it start to just fall apart that quickly. To have Trump basically, it's not even that Trump denounced you. He doesn't even know who the fuck you are. There's no denouncement here. It's just like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Oh, we haven't even really got to the Timcast stuff yet. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit to get to. So we'll take a small break. A small break. Everybody grab a drink, have a moment. But now would be the perfect time to go and buy 48 hats and 35 shirts. Hat-funded economy, folks. It's a hat-funded economy. Let me, I've got to find a break song that I can play. That's going to be acceptable. And I know what it's going to be. Oh, is it not up here? Oh, no, here it is. I'm just going to keep playing it for some reason because I find it amusing. I like Rama Rama, so we're going to have Pippa Pipkin karaokeing Rama Rama while I go get a drink. And, oh yeah, that is the dancing pudding. There he is. So, 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Let me make sure the audio's working so you don't scream boomer at me. Because I'm an old man, I'm confused.
That's the most relatable song, part of the song.
Alright, be right back, Jim.
I don't think petrol. Is there lyrics on here? Hold on. Oh. At us, we can't sniff forever. Show me sister, show me brother. For one another. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Come on, come on. For the leaders of the lands. Don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the college stage. Don't be Rama, it's messing with your brains. It's deadly, don't you understand? If you don't sniff petrol from a can, you put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be Rama, and snip it up your nose. Don't be Rama, 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 don't be Rama. Love your friends and protect your family. They are with you when you are lonely. Don't bandera, don't bandera. When you stop, your brains will be clear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! Come on, come on. Let's go, Jack! Leaders of the bottom lands. You don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the car stage. Don't be Rama, it's messing with your brains. Say you're deadly, do you understand? You don't sniff petrol from a can. Put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be Rama, and sniff it up your nose. A fuck is Rama, gonna get caught like Laden Osama. Yeah, I tell you, 'cause I can't tell you.
When I was walking in the street, see them boys and girls are sniffing too much petrol. In your brains.
For the leaders of the Bavada lands. You don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the car stage. Don't be Rama, it's messing with your brain. You say you're deadly, do you understand? You don't sniff petrol from a can. You put your petrol in the car it goes. Don't be Rama, sniff it up your nose. Use your brains, think about your culture. No sniffing! Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, chat, you can't be sniffing. No Rama Rama over here. No Rama Rama over here. Okay, all right. Let me clear Pippa out of the way. There you go, chat. It was Pippa Pipkin doing karaoke. People are like, why did of interest? Why did he include that in the little Year of the Chud artwork? That was why. Because over on Odyssey, I've been playing it during breaks. Because I need some variation in my songs. Like I got some bangers that sadly I can't play over here because I would immediately be shut down. Like there's 4 or 5 of them, and not one of them could I play over here. There's just no conceivable way. Not even like just humming along to them. Just humming along to them, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But I forgot. You know, we showed that clip earlier where Kanye's talking to Tim Pool and basically says, yeah, Trump doesn't know who the fuck Nick Fuentes is. But how did that, interview go in and of itself? Well, Kanye showed up to sit down with Tim Pool, and they were going to have it was going to be a big podcast. I think Tim hit like 90,000, nearly 100,000 viewers. Like he was cresting, it was getting really high up there. This is a big deal. So Kanye West shows up. He brings Milo, his campaign manager. He brings Nick, his advisor, I guess. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what the official title is, but it's some kind of advisory role. Because I believe Nick had done a stream where he'd said that he was going to step back from streaming for a while to help the Yee campaign out. So I'm sure there'll be an official title eventually. But they all sit down with Tim. They're going to have this long conversation about politics, about the Trump dinner, anything that Kanye wants to talk about. And I'd say like maybe 15, 20 minutes into it, everything goes completely tits up. So let's take a look at how that conversation ended up playing out.
Got money, right? God is using me. He's breaking me down, removing all of the, richest person, all of this, so I can serve him. And the more and more those things are taken away from me, the more I can be empty and be a vessel and be able to be used. And right now it's like, you're not going to take, if we can't, you're not going to take my pain away, right? The Jewish people say, it's the Holocaust, this happened, and you can't say anything about it. We can't take their pain away. No one's going to denounce the fact that they tried to lock me up. That's what, because every time I'm just holding stride, and it's like, I thought I was more Malcolm X, but I find out I'm more MLK, because as I'm getting hosed down every day by the press and financially, I'm just standing there. And when I found out that they tried to put me in jail, it was like a dog was biting my arm, and I almost shed a tear, almost, but I still walked in stride through it. Yeah.
I think they've been extremely unfair to you.
Who was they though? We can't say who they is,
corporate
can we?
press. I'm not using I don't use the word as the way I guess you guys use. I'm talking.
It is
about
them though, isn't it? I mean, because because when you think about it, consider it. In 2018.
What do you mean it's not?
What do I mean? Like, okay, so how about? Are you leaving?
Are you referring to the press?
He's gone. I'll say it right now. You guys want to bring that stuff up, and then think we're not going to have
Oh no! Oh no, Kanye! Oh no, Tim! So they're having their conversation, and he just walks out. Who are they? Now, if Tim had a sense of humor, he would have literally pointed at Milo Yiannopoulos and said, "That's they." He would have pointed at Milo and said, "That's they sitting right there." Kanye, that's they. They are right there. Of course he didn't. Not thinking quick on his feet. Kanye ends up just walking out. Now I'm sure that's to generate publicity. Tim Pool had speculated on his show that this was a publicity stunt to get them into the news cycle, to get people talking about them, to get, I guess, more eyes on them. And perhaps, I mean, if Laura Loomer's saying that this is a giant op, a 24-hour op, a big old gay op, to go after Donald Trump and tear down the Republicans and get attention on them. They're going to want that news cycle continuing as long as they can get it to go. So what better way than to throw a fit and walk out on an interview, because the host won't let you talk about Jewish people. They won't. Who is they? Oh, they're Jews. That's who he was talking about, Tim. That's who he was bringing up. But I mean, this is I don't know if they understand. This is 2022. We're not even in 2023 yet. This is just going to be a clip that gets played later on, and people are going to say, look at him. Kanye West can't take the heat. Look at him. He throws tantrums. He walks out. They're not going to say, oh, how based is that? It's just going to make him look bad. I want you to imagine Kanye and Donald on stage. Can you imagine the amount of shit talk that's going to go on? Like Kanye was bringing up Jared Kushner. Trump could just look at him and be like, Milo Yiannopoulos. He doesn't have to say anything else. Kanye could talk about Jared Kushner till he's blue in the face, and Donald just whispers into the mic, Milo Yiannopoulos. And that's it. That's all he's got to do. That's all he's got to do. This is like some fucking weird. It's Twilight Zone shit. It's Twilight Zone shit. I mean, what do we have? If you take all the stuff Loomer said, if you take the appearance on Tim Pool's thing, if you take the arguments that are being made about Trump from Kanye, and Kanye's grievances right now, they're going on with other people. It's like, it's nothing but Jewish people fucking with other Jewish people for giggles. You've got Kanye complaining and saying there's a Jewish conspiracy against him. And then he hires a Jewish guy who's then getting kneecapped by a Jewish woman. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then the other politicians involved are taking money from another Jewish guy, the bank man, who's involved in the FTX scandal and has his fingers in politics. Now, a lot of people have speculated, is this like Mercer money involved in this? Like, who's funding this debacle? Somebody has to be paying for this. Somebody's got to be sitting back, eating popcorn, and watching everybody act like just retards. Like, who's footing the bill for this one? I mean, it could be the Mercers. I know they like to get involved in politics. Could be a lot of people, to be honest. All I know is it's fucking funny. This is grade A entertainment. You don't get goofy shit like this very often. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I am loving the fuck out of it. I am absolutely willing to give Nick a W for meeting Kanye West and Donald Trump. It's a very, very winning move. And of course, then to immediately stab Donald Trump in the back, yeah, that's super good, Judas. And then to have people basically dropping screen caps where Milo not only makes fun of the candidate who you're a stan of. Like, remember, it's not just that, like, Nick, it's not just that Milo had you put a knife in the back of Donald Trump. He openly takes his time to shit all over Kanye West. That's the dude you stand for. Calling him gay, saying he likes white boys, which I guess maybe brings me back to that Hunchback picture. You know what I was talking about? How Nick looks a little disheveled. He looks a little out of it, right? And then you look at the sad boy picture. You remember that one too, where they won't even look at each other. It's like this uncomfortable energy between the two of them. And then you think about what Milo said about Kanye liking those white boys, and you think, what might be going on here? What potentially is a story of why these two men look so uncomfortable with each other? Like, I don't know. Maybe they had an encounter. In that encounter, things went wrong. I mean, it's not like there are ex-girlfriends out there of Kanye West that are saying things like, "Aw, Kanye West, are you mad I'm not around to play in your asshole anymore? Fingers in the booty ass bitch." So, is it possible that Nick Fuentes found out fantasy and reality are two different things? And that getting your rumper bumper humper dumped doesn't feel as good as you might have thought it did? Is it possible he finally got that dumper pumped and realized that, oh, having a BBC up my shithole doesn't feel as great as I thought it would? And now these two men can't look at each other? Is that a possibility? Is that possibly what might be happening here? Really take a look at how Nick walks through that airport. Guys, if you ever had anal with your girlfriend or your wife, ever notice how funny she walks afterwards? I'm sure this applies to gay guys too. Guys out there who's fucked another dude. You ever notice your boyfriend walk a little funny afterwards? That's the kind of he's doing that little duck walk, that I got to keep my cheeks together walk through that airport. There's always a price. There's always a price to pay. There's no such thing as a free lunch, is there, Nick? Oh God, where's the rumper dumper stuff? Let me make sure to pull that up because people will be like, "What is that? What do you mean rumper dumper?" I believe it's on YouTube as Dumper Wars. I'm fairly certain it's on YouTube as Dumper Wars. Yes, it is. I'll play a little audio for you just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. This was a conversation that Nick had with Jaden. And again, I'll remind you, Jaden's the dude he took like 482 creep shots of and then posted them on Telegram. They're like, there are thousands of pictures of Jaden asleep, passed out. And Nick is like taking pictures between his legs and shit. It's very weird. And then he's going on long tirades talking about how much he loves him and how he's betrayed. Judas betrayed me. But here's some audio where he's talking about a little bit of dump and hump and rubber pump.
Dumper Wars.
I'm trying to game, okay? And you're bringing me down.
I'll come over there and slap your fucking dumper.
Dude, that is gay.
You're gonna get dumper punched. I'm gonna fucking punch your dumper.
I'll turn around and beat the shit out of you, okay? You little midget.
You're gonna be holding your fucking dumper in your hands.
Tiny little guy.
I'm bigger than you are, bro.
Not true, other than your gut.
Yeah, I'll belly blast your dumper.
Oh, this is the PR manager for Kanye West's political campaign. This is what the fuck is going on? This is the dude that's writing Kanye's speeches. Talking about belly blasting people's dumpers. This is the dude that's going to take on the Republican power structure. What is Kanye West going to get up on stage with Trump and be like, I'm going to humper bump your dumper pump?
What?
What is right? Dude's a weirdo, man.
Huh?
This guy's a weirdo. You with your
True,
little
actually.
laptop bag walking around in your yellow shorts, dude, and I would beat the shit out of you. Sure you would, dude.
Dumper Wars.
Nick is literally the smallest guy I've ever seen.
That's literally not true because you saw Beardson on the same weekend.
Not true
Tear
at
your
all.
dumper up. Yeah, it is
That's
true. I would
not
tear your
true.
little dumper
That
up.
is so
You'd
gay.
be go
Stop
crying
saying
back
that.
home to Nebraska.
Literally, bro, that's not true.
Yeah, we'll have to see. AFPAC 2. That'll be the main
Dude,
event.
I've been a fighter since junior high when I was being bullied. Why don't we go? And you said, I like to watch. I just like to watch.
Now, when you take this conversation into context, how do you walk away from this with, God, what a shit show. I'm going to belly blast your dump. I'm going to pump your dumper. I am not small. I'm bigger than Beardson. You're going to find out how big I am when I bumper blast in your little booty hole. I'm going to belly blast your dumper. This is a serious political movement. Welcome to America for all the foreigners watching and thinking, God, what are American politics like? Here you go. I like to watch. Yes, chat. I like to watch. Now, I have another theory as to why, potentially, all of these people look so miserable around each other. Why is it when you see Milo Yiannopoulos, Kanye West, and Nick Fuentes together, they all won't look at each other, and they look disinterested and upset? My theory is, the most unhappy people on Earth is a room full of bottoms without a top. Imagine 3 gay dudes, all of them bottoms, because remember, where it is, here we go. You mad I'm not around to figure you, fingers in the booty ass bitch? Imagine 3 bottoms, stuck on an airplane, desperate to get deep dicked down by somebody, but nobody wants to do it because they're all submissive. I mean, Nick may talk about pumping dumpers, but Jaden put it pretty clear. He's a little guy that likes to watch. So that's my theory on the sad boys. That's my theory. I'm throwing it out there. I'm not Laura Loomer. Okay, I don't have these fucking dossiers on people. Apparently, like she does. I don't know what other shit she's got lurking. God, I'm sure she's got more shit. Why wouldn't she have more shit? Oh, God bless America. God bless America and its politics. I think this is probably going to reach the level of something like Monica Lewinsky. Just in terms of sexual talk. That's where I feel like it's going with this. I feel bad for Kanye West. Like, this is a dude that's at a low point. He's got all this shit going on. He's getting fucked with. Like, he's going through his version of Red Pill Tourette's like Jontron did when he went on that stream. You know what I mean? Like, he's really getting fucked with, and he's trying to, like, cope with it. And then you got these grifters. These disingenuous fucking grifters that come along and latch onto him for money and fame. They're going to use him and abuse him and toss him into the toilet because they don't give two fucks about Kanye West. In fact, if Milo is the mastermind to get his revenge on Donald, I think he chose Fuentes not because he's necessarily just a poison pill and into politics, but because he's such a huge Kanye West fan that he could get Nick to go along with anything to meet the man. And now Nick is so deep into it. Well, how do you get out? It's not like Nick can just walk away now and be like, you know what, I think Milo's taking advantage of Kanye. I've got to get away from this. Oh, you're in for a penny, in for a pound. You're in for it. And that despair is going to drip off you. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to all the wonderful quotes and all the embarrassing shit. And Laura Loomer just off the top rope with just crazy shit day after day. Like, oh, whose dog was it, Laura? You said Milo Yiannopoulos wanted to hire a hitman to kill a puppy. Whose fucking dog was that? Are they going to get like an exclusive interview? Because you know how the press works, right? If you put a story like that out there and say Kanye West campaign manager, potential dog killer, ? They're going to go interview this guy. Are we going to have like some mini documentary, some 30-minute interview with a guy holding a puppy where he's talking about Milo Yiannopoulos' plot to have it assassinated? Holy fuck. What a shit show. It's not just going to be, don't take me wrong, it's not going to just be all the goofy quotes from Nick and shit. There will be funny ones. But it's going to be all this shit from Milo because of Laura Loomer. And then all the cozy streamers. Nick runs a video platform where he handpicks people. And the people he handpicks, half of them are felons. You got one guy that literally said the only reason he beat his child was because his wife was holding the kid and the kid got in the way, so it made it difficult to beat her. That's a cozy streamer. A cozy streamer said his domestic abuse charges and child terrorism charges stem from the fact that if his wife hadn't been holding their son, he never would have hit the kid. But he got in the way of my punch, officer. You got another guy convicted of revenge porn, won't say who that is, who ate some poop and punched a cop. You got another guy that maces people. He's going to jail for a while. It's kind of fucking remarkable. It's kind of fucking remarkable, the quality of people on Cozy TV. So that's going to be fun, watching that all get dragged up. Hey, why is your PR guy, Kanye, hiring domestic abusers that beat children? What's dumper pumping? Why is there cum blacklights? What's this about assassinating dogs, Milo? Hey, Marjorie, is it true you're involved with FTX? Like, Laura, man, holy shit. It's like a scene out of it's like one of those action movie scenes. Like, she doused everything in gasoline and just threw like a slow-mo through the match in, and now is slow walking away with the explosion behind her. And like, it's not just it's not public stuff either that she's only posting. She's putting up private conversations, DMs and shit. So I've got a feeling like Laura Loomer has like a war chest of stuff. She saw that Milo video where he talks about blackmail and she's like, I'd better be prepared. I'd better be fucking ready. Because when I go to war with this guy, he's going to come at me, so I better have stuff ready for him. So she's already got one politician to denounce Nick Fuentes. You know, she dragged her into it and got her to denounce it, and now she's all fucked up because they're talking about finances. They're talking about why do you have a foreigner as an intern on your staff? You're not supposed to do that. And then the swatting shit. Can you imagine if they, like, that's so wild. Does Laura Loomer have proof of that? Could Laura Loomer in like a week put out proof that somebody in our government working with a foreigner, basically pulled off a gay op to blame a gossiping forum on the internet? That's so insane. Is Keffels involved? Is there Keffels money involved in this? Was the bank man financing them all? That could go so many different ways. Such wild speculation. What the fuck is going to happen next? Oh, man. American politics are the greatest shit ever. This should have you. This is what I'm talking about, chat. When I say year of the chat, this is what I mean. This is that energetic shit. This is the shit that should make you smile. This should make you want to get up in the day and say, fuck, I need to read about this because I want to see where this clown car bullshit's going next. What crazy thing's going to happen next? Who's going to come out talking about fingering somebody's asshole, assassinating puppies, fake swattings, FTX financial manipulation, blackmail, sexual trysts, criminal records, financial fraud. It just goes on and on and on. Like, where's it go next? At the heart of it. I guess it's two stories, really. I think this probably highlights a lot. This is probably like the most tried and true, example of what politics is. You get somebody like a Kanye West, who probably is legitimate, who really believes what he says, who's in a bad place and he's fucked up and he's mad and he wants to talk about it, and he wants to make that his political platform, and he's been burned so much he's willing to get burned some more. But what happens? What happens to somebody like that pops up and wants to say what they think is the truth? In come the fucking grifters. In come the people to manipulate him, to make a buck off him, to turn him into a freak show and a sideshow, to use his political and financial capital for their own benefit, and then to toss him into the trash when inevitably in 6 months or a year, he gets put in an asylum, or he turns around and says fuck it, or whatever it is that happens. But that is politics. It's that one person that really believes in something, who trusts the wrong people, who abuse them and use them, and then toss them away. And then what are we left with when we look at the political field? We're left with everybody that knows to avoid that because they're also dirty. This is why politics sucks. Because the real ones get absolutely kneecapped and used up and thrown right in the trash. And the only people left are it's basically nobody you want to vote for. Nobody you'd want to get behind. It's a little depressing, but it is funny though. It is funny. And it's a sad clown sort of funny, chat. I suppose is what I'm saying. It's a sad clown funny. So that is a story of our November. I know. There's a lot of wild shit going on. Again, Elon Musk out there, Twitter, amnesty, is that going to happen? He promised it was. He took a vote last week saying, hey, everybody, Twitter amnesty is coming up. And then Monday comes around, nothing happens. Tuesday comes around, nothing happens. It's Wednesday, nothing's happened. So are the accounts coming back? Nobody knows. Then Musk is throwing out stuff saying that he has evidence that Twitter interfered with the elections. He's talking about the undue influence that Apple and other companies have when they're enforcing rules and regulations and profit sharing on their app store through phones. So like Elon's doing a lot of wild shit right now. But we don't know like what is the end result of that. Like, yeah, that started happening near the end of November as well, but like it hasn't played itself out yet. Like I don't know where it's going to go. Again, Elon kneeled on Tim Cook by making him basically take him on a tour of Apple headquarters. So Apple tries to get all snotty with him, strong arm him, talk shit to him. The next thing you see is Elon Musk tweeting out a picture of Apple headquarters saying, "Hey, thanks, Tim. Thanks, little bitch. Hey, that's how you should address him from now on. That's how Elon should address Tim Cook from now on. Hey, little bitch. Thanks for taking me to your headquarters, little bitch. Thanks for showing me around, little bitch. Who runs this now, little bitch?" So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out. We'll have to wait a little while to see what's going on with Elon Musk and his his crusade against everybody. I mean, some people, yeah, I see in chat, some people did come back. Sargon of Akkad, he got his account back. I think it's his old one, too. It's like his one from like 7 years ago. Oh, which is nice, because now maybe, Sargon, this might be your chance. You might be able to get, with everything that's going on, given how fucking insane everything is right now, Sargon, you really, honest to God, might be able to get Donald Trump to tweet out Gamergate 2. You might be able to get that to finally fucking happen. Like, that would look better for Donald Trump than everything that's going on right now. The best way to disassociate himself with all this crazy shit going on with Yiannopoulos and Fuentes and Kanye. Gamergate 2. We gotta, Sargon 1. You're right, chat. It's finally his time. I liked my Applebee jokes. The UKIP thing was funny, but Sargon was playing the long game. And it's time. It's Gamergate 2 time. Sargon 1, Gamergate 2. That's where we're going with it, chat. That's what's coming. A few other things I suppose we can touch on. I know news came out that Boogie has cancer, and then threatened to sue everybody because they gave him shit over it for some reason. That's the story. Nick Rekieta, apparently, this is the funniest shit to me. So there's this product called Baldo, and I can't go into great details about it. I did an Odyssey stream on it. You can check it out over there, I guess. But what I found funny was the company itself. It's a ball-focused dildo that basically is trying to teach people to, I swear, this is like some subversive thing, try to teach people to take the knot. And then when you go to look at the customer reviews on their PR page, when you look at the customer reviews on the PR page, there's somebody like Furfuck and Pigbutt, I think were their names. It's like, I don't know, Furfuck and Pigbutt, something like that. Said, we love this product. Taught us how to take the knot. Baldo taught us how to take the knot. I'd be careful of that Baldo things, folks. I think it's trying to fuck with you. I think they ruse Nick. I think this company, it almost feels like a trolling op, where they reach out to him. They're like, hey man, you should you're wild. You like to drink. You have fun on your streams and stuff. You should review this product. And Nick was probably like, what the fuck is this? Trust us, dude. It's totally normal. Don't worry about fur fucking pig butt. Okay? They loved it. Just try it and see how it works out. Shameful. Yeah, I don't, chat, I don't understand how it's supposed to work, the technicalities of it. But you use how would I say this scientifically so I don't get YouTube mad? You wrap your testicles in plastic and then use them for insertion. So I don't know who came up with that product idea, but it feels like a troll to me. It feels like somebody's having a bit of a giggle and they've roost-cruised Rekieta into reviewing it as a real product. Somebody took the time to make a fake company just to fuck with him, and they got him good. They got him really good. Somebody in chat said Nick reached out to them for the sponsorship. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I don't believe you for a second. Oh. What a month. Holy shit, is December going to be fun. I can't even, can you imagine where it's going to go? Based on everything that's happening right now, can you begin to fathom how absolutely fucking crazy December is going to be? We're going to get a wild arc. Because here's my speculation. I want to put some guesses down. Let's see how right I am. I think a couple things are going to happen. Laura Loomer is going to keep posting more receipts. She says she has them. I think Milo Yiannopoulos, by his own admission, who has his own, hard drive full of a ton of shit, probably has something on Laura Loomer. So we're going to get some weird war between Milo and Laura as they start dropping shit on one another on social media. I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but it should be funny. Somebody's going to track down the owner of the puppy that was allegedly due for assassination and get an interview with them to figure out what the hell that's about. more of those quotes are going to come out about dumper pumping and cum hunting. And I think Kanye is seriously going to start to be like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? What in the fuck have I gotten myself into? We'll have Elon Musk dropping more information, potentially granting amnesty to a bunch of shit posters who are going to come back and have some spicy things to say. We'll see Apple bend the knee some more because they're a little bitch now when it comes to Elon. Maybe the mastermind behind the Baldo company will come out and announce that it was all just a goof. I don't know. But December's going to be great. You got to keep that positivity up. You're going to watch unfold a political drama it's goofy and it's stupid and it's full of people that are flawed, and that's what makes it so fucking entertaining to watch. And so just like you get so caught up in it that you're like, I have to know more. I have to know how this ends. Who's going to betray who? This is like a fucking daytime soap opera at this point. I mean, is Milo going to betray Nick? Is Nick going to betray Milo? Is Laura going to drop more shit? Are we going to have somebody completely unrelated throw in to start more shit? Because right before all this began, Ollie Alexander and Milo Yiannopoulos were screaming at each other, making wild accusations about each other. Are they going to start to have a fight too? Like, where does it end? So, December's going to be great. We're going to end the year of the Chud on a high note with great political theater, with the restructuring of a major social media platform, potentially information about the employees at the platform who interfered with an election and did other weird shit behind the scenes. And of course, it's just whatever goofy shit pops up. I don't know. This year's been wild. We started off with Jack Murphy shoving hooks up his butt. And we'll probably end the year with somebody putting something up their butt. It's a nice bookend. Starts with anal insertion, ends with anal insertion. All right, that's how you could, if you describe 2022 to somebody, or years from now, your grandchildren are like, what was it like in 2022? You could be like, it was a year of putting things up your ass. That's how I would describe that year as very painful for my ass. That's how I would put it. It's very... My rumper dumper got humper pumped one too many times. Oh, Chad. What a world we live in. Oh, it's so fucking goofy and dumb. It's just the best. All right. Well, we'll move on to super chats. Thank you for everybody that came out. I hope you had a good November. I hope you have a great December. I hope we go into December and we get just the best political theater. I think we're going to. I think it'll end in a disaster. The only thing I'm disappointed in, again, keep that positivity. The only thing I'm disappointed in is how quickly it's unraveling. It's like 72 hours. This should be taking longer. So I'm hoping they can stretch it out at least 30 more days. I wanted a year. I don't know if we'll get a year, but at least 30 more days of disaster just to make December just that extra special chef's kiss end to the year. That's what we need. That's truly what we need to finish it off. All right, let me I'll grab one more drink here. Oh boy, more drinks. And then we'll jump into super chats. Everybody that came out, thanks for coming out. Anybody that wants to stick around, I'll read through the super chats like I usually do. The last year of the Chud. Remember, it's a 2022 thing only. I can't tell you what next year will be called. I don't know what name will be for that one. But we got one more. That's it. It's over. Year of the Chud ends next month. So thank you for coming out. I hope to see you at the last Year of the Chud stream next month. Everybody else, we'll get to super chats in a minute. Let me grab something for our musical break again. YouTube makes it a little more difficult. I know what I can do. Dude, I got the perfect thing here. Let me put some things together. Where is it here? First, we need a few pictures. We need to create a collage for this break. We need our sad boy picture. Okay, that's important. We need the hunchback one, but let's get that. Just the face. We just want the face. We want that sad boy face. That's what we want. Look at that. Look at that. I've made mistakes face. There we go. That's good. And then we're going to want the I stuck my fingers up your asshole quote, of course. It's always good. It's always good to have that one there. Put that, I don't know. Put that right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right. We're getting things together for our break before we get into super chats. Let me just do this. It's going over there. Let's make it an experience, dancing pudding. Why not? And then a song to think about. All the clues that are before you while we take our break.
J Squad.
Of what might be going on.
We gotta find.
Now what do we do? That's the first clue. Now what do we do? That's the first clue. We gotta find the culprit. Find
Did you find it, chat? Did you find the Jews clues? I'm sorry, Blues clues? Chat, did we find the clues? Did we solve the mystery of what's happening to Kanye West? Have we puzzled the pieces out and figured out what's going on? I think there's some shenanigans at play here. Okay, super chat time. Let me pull it up here. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, let me be extra whorish. Hold on one second. There we go. Extra whorish. There we go. Chat. From Pogicus, Jim, do you get the package I sent you and Jade with the drawing and the gift? If so, what did you think of it? I think we might have a package that showed up. I haven't checked it out yet, though. I will tell you, you'll have to wait till December. See what a showman I am? I'm getting you to come back next month. Gotta leave him with a little bit of a hook. From John Doe, Jim, please help. There's a strange fish man outside my house telling me to talk to a scientist. Also, can you please tell Tom he's a filthy Janny, and I will make a fursuiter touch him at MMF or MFF. I believe he's aware now. From Anthony Lampley, Yi is right about Juden. And then he followed up with something that will definitely get me banned. I'll say, see, that's an Odyssey super chat right there, Anthony. They don't give a fuck over there. From Doubles, hey, Oshag Nasty. A year the Chud is coming to an end. Can we expect another fruitful year of Mr. Metokur in 2023? Also, vote Travis Touchdown for King of V. Well, usually I would always vote for Travis Touchdown. He's great. No, I believe my streaming is coming to an end. I probably got enough in me to do December and maybe a little bit more after that. But my health is shit, bro. And yeah, we're reaching the end of the line. I've been pushing it to stream as much as I can and get as many laughs out of it as I can. But we're reaching the end of the line. So I hope December is fantastic. Because it's I'm gonna have to hand the streaming duties over to somebody else. They're gonna have to pick up the fire and run with it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a little bit fucked here, folks. But you know what? Again, this is the time for that. This is Year of the Chud. Keep that positive energy going. and laugh at the train wrecks in front of us. From Lifeless Loser, did you know you can 3D print train derailers? I did not know that. Fate of Mortality, Kanye is against the Jays, don't read, just saw the J word. R. Kelly had a love cult, both had the voices of angels. It's a shame they used it for sin. Yeah, my I don't have a personal issue with Kanye West. I think it's just I've heard him talk. Like it's hard, right? Again, I attribute part of it to red pills Tourette's is when you get overwhelmed with that shit, and then it's like you're like, dude, you got to calm down a little. But he's definitely getting. I legitimately feel bad for him. I'm not like a fan of his music. I don't, I'm not really like enraptured with his celebrity. But just like on a person-to-person level, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Kanye West. Buddha Cat, great as always, Jim. Looking forward to the Christmas and New Year epic conclusion to Year of the Chud. From Kamonti Fisher, I miss watch-along streams. I remember the nerds, let's just say. Are you talking about Photon? Everybody loved Photon streams. From Bling Blong Dinga, too, CNN and Jimmy Kimmel are talking about the Catboy dinner on live TV, and the quartering is trying to get an interview with Elon. Welcome to the series finale. Oh, the writers have put in their work this time. From Lolly, unban Mr. Anti-Bully. I don't know if that's going to happen. I have a feeling Mr. Anti-Bully and his associated friends, all 482 of them, probably aren't going to get unbanned. It's probably not going to happen. From Autism Forums, did you hear about Jesse PS from Pod Awful grinting? Apparently he got caught in a grint while streaming with Baker on Cozy. I'm sure there's a story behind that, but I'm an old man that's confused by words I don't recognize, so I wouldn't know what to say. Is this lawful law? With NNN ending tonight, Fuentes is going to be busy catboy hunting all the coom tomorrow. From CH, ever check on the Something Awful dumpster fire? The new owner, Jeffrey, loves his commies. I haven't followed Something Awful ever since Lowtech sold it, so I don't know what they're doing over there. I imagine it's evolved into something as equally as shit as Reset Era. Is that right? Can anybody in chat confirm that I'm correct when I say that Something Awful has devolved into something equally as shit as Reset Era, or is it semi decent now? I can't imagine it being semi decent. Again, there's a bit of a delay, so I'm gonna have to wait for chat to tell me if I'm close or not. Okay, Moist Mammal, I'm just going to go with it. I don't even know if you're telling me the truth or not, but yes, it has. Yes, it has. Okay, well, there you go. Apparently something awful is turned even shittier than it was before. From Terry Hesticles, Nick Fuentes is a tugger. From Bling Blong Dinga 2, your paid pigs love you, champ. Is this lawful law with a rip to all totally normal sudden deaths? You got felted. Jim, TND Metokur, give me some lottery numbers to play, please, and tanks. I'll throw out some numbers, some random numbers. I can't say they're lottery numbers because I believe on YouTube you can't gamble. So these would be math homework numbers. I'm going to give you some math homework numbers. I don't know how many to give you, so I'll just throw out, let's say 7, and you can figure it out from there. Let's go with 14, 34, 45, 47, 52, 8, 9, and I lost count, so I'll just put another one in there. Let's go with 30, sure. Now, if your math homework ends up making you a multi-billionaire, remember me. Last Rights 0, Duck Flag Gang, I need intelligence data. From Willow Tiger, Yi and Milo busted Nick open like a rotisserie chicken. From Richard Murphy, broke into a stranger's car today and took a poop in the front passenger seat just to feel alive. Now see, I thought you were supposed to poop in unexpected places. I thought the joke was you find yourself, usually at a friend's house, not a stranger, by the way, and then you take a dump somewhere they'll never expect it and see if they can find it before the smell drives them crazy. From Mandar, let the darkness grow. Josh Sketch Show. Jim, genuine question. Do you believe that voting still has power in the states despite the track record of past elections? If not, where do you think the loss of power in the vote started? Do I believe in voting? Sure. Do I think the last elections were 100% on the up and up? Nope. What do I think the issue with voting mainly is? Redistricting, gerrymandering, ballot harvesting, allowing corporations to do their shenanigans. Dude, I don't know. What? I'm here to laugh at silly people doing dumb things. You probably shouldn't ask me for serious political commentary on how to fix a broken system. How do I think you could make elections work with voting in that regard? I don't know. Everybody's got to show up and do it in person, and they've got to have an ID proving they're a U.S. citizen. Seems like pretty straightforward. Seems like what most countries do. And there'd be exceptions if you're like, I don't know, sick or something. You got like a hospital patient or something, can't drag themselves out of the hospital bed, sure. But aside from that, I don't know. I'm not Mr. Solutions over here. I'm Mr. Laugh at the Furry pooping in his diaper. That's who I am. From Sus, it's my birthday tomorrow. Call your mother. Confused Cabal, insert witty comment here. From Tux Loves You, I've got Ligma. From Kaloon, can the cancer man rattle his pill bottle for us? Can I rattle my pill? Do you know how many pill bottles I have? I've got so many. Oh my God. Listen to this. It's like a mariachi band over here. Jesus. I've got an entire box full of them. I had to get one of those little, you know what they give old people? Like when you're like you're some 60 or 70-year-old to keep track of all their pills? You know, that day planner pill shit? I have to use one of those. Because otherwise, every day would take me 10 to 20 minutes to get everything together just to take my medication. I'd rather waste a little time one day of the week setting it all up. So yes, I can rattle bottles all day. From Sebastian Monroe, currently at work, but we'll catch up later if oh, you motherfucker. You dirty motherfucker. What time is it? You're such an asshole, Sebastian. You're such a dick. I'm 3 hours. I made it a whole month, Sebastian. I made it a whole fucking month, Sebastian. And your fucking super chat. You fucked me in my ass, Sebastian. You fucking got me, buddy. 3 hours. That's all I had. I would have won the month. Everybody's losing it. They can't shut the fuck. I was like, oh, it's so easy. You don't have to do nothing. And you fucked me. You fucked me at the last minute. You literally tripped me at the finish line, Sebastian. For $10, you literally threw my ass into the mud. Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna have to go on Chud Buds and change my profile pic. Do you know what you've done to me? Do you know the repercussions of what you've done, Sebastian? Ah. And he's not even watching. This motherfucker. This motherfucker clotheslined me for $10. And the rest of his message is, I'll have to watch you later. I've got work. Oh, and he's from Wisconsin. Of course. Sebastian from Wisconsin. Sebastian from Wisconsin. From out of nowhere with a clothesline. Not even watching. Not even watching. Motherfucker. Shit. From Raj, thanks for the stream, Jim. Any chance of putting your Odyssey playlist somewhere? It's on Odyssey. All the Odyssey streams are up on Odyssey. So all the Mornings with Metokur stuff over there is in a playlist on Odyssey. I know some people have issues with the streams over there, like playing on their phone on the mobile app for whatever reason, which I think Julian's looking into. I don't know, but all the VODs work just fine. So that playlist is up over there if you want to watch it. It's literally called the Mornings with Metokur playlist. From Ted Comet, rest in peace, JDF, the best ranger. From Datboy T, happy birthday to God's second drunkest driver and Ryan Gosling cosplayer Dury. Can I get a total? Can I get a TND in chat? So Datboy T wants a TND in chat. There you go. There you go. From King N 64 1994. Less than 5 hours till intense hog noises happens. I know, I was so close. And then just right up in flames. Right up in flames. Forbidden Cat Belly. The unredacted Fauci emails were just released by the Freedom of Information Act request, and they confirmed our worst suspicions of a blatant cover-up. I don't know how our institutions hope to retain a shred of credibility after this. Well, see, we'll have that probably in the December wrap-up, too. I haven't read any of them. But there we go. We got another one. We got political intrigue. We got Elon Musk kneeling on Tim Cook. And now we got documents requested from the government. It's going to be wild. From Zero, Jim, don't leave us with only Jersh. From Secret Korea Actor, thanks, Jim, for the pudding shirt. It looks great. From Chipotle, no message on that one. Dante Bathory, Jim, can you tell Kather from the last stream that he's not getting my money? Enjoy the money, Siggy's on me. Well, thank you very much. From Iron Pirate 3, hey, Jim, can you tell my wife that she's very pretty and that they just want to sell her Toyotas a woo? Iron Pirate, I guess a pirate because you're spelling it with a 3. Iron Pirate, if you're listening, if the wife is listening, he thinks you're very pretty and they just want to sell her Toyotas. Skull of Rex, I met Fuentes at the Lansing rally back in 2020. During our circling around the Capitol, I started the first Christ is King chant. I hereby revoked Nick's right to use it. He is subhuman. From Redbeard, need more Francis E. Declan intro. It's just weak without it. I know, it's missing. Without that there, it's just not the same. From Herr Reigen, praise Kalki, surf the Kali Yuga. From Chipotle, the Church of Gail Cord Schuler misses you. Let me know if you'd like to participate in one of our Friday night hangouts. Taco Bell, I heard Peppa Pipkin is a fan of yours. I could die happy if you two stream together sometime. But I'm not a VTuber. I would need somebody to animate that dancing pudding. Where's that fucking pudding? I don't even know if you could facially rig a pudding, can you? Is it possible to make this thing a VTuber? Then I could go on a Pippa stream. It would be a one-time off pudding and Pippa crossover event. But I don't know technology worth a shit, so I don't know if that's going to happen. From Razor987, I think someone was listening to Yi music while on the Quickie at the Large Hadron Collider during an experiment, and somehow CWC's mind got entangled with him, like Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 4. Well, that's possible. Might explain quite a lot. From Maggie Ellis, hey there, dear Jim. I've been haunted about the guy you say is gobbling like a turkey in his room. The sounds he makes sound more like abusing his dog. Please tell me I'm wrong. I don't think he has a dog. He has no pets. Unless that's a euphemism. If that's a euphemism for jerking off, I think that's what he's doing. Yes. From James Smith, some Brit decided to write a sociology paper about your COVID vids and their impact. I am aware. People have linked me to it before. From Fash Bandicoot, San Fran approved police robots to kill people within reason. I can't compute. From Mongol, hey Daddy Jim, longtime fan, just sending this as a thanks for years of entertainment and exceptional fathering. You ever hear of a Frankie McDonald? Pretty funny dude who I've met in real life. I don't know. I don't know if I have. Is that like a YouTuber? Is that who? You gotta give me more than that. I just did an hour and a half talking about Nick Fuentes. So if you bring up anything that sounds like McDonald's, that's where my mind goes. So now I'm thinking of Nick Fuentes hitting walls and vomiting up McDonald's and screaming in Discord. Because he didn't get his Grimace toy and his Happy Meal. From The Grapist, Jim, you don't understand. We need to get Trump to say gamer rights. Oh, we're going to get them to say Gamergate too. We're going all the way. From B-Man14K, more dancing pudding. If I could put it, well, yeah. Here, I'll put the pudding up. Let me adjust the pudding. Let's readjust the pudding. Where can we put? We'll put there he is. All right, I'll leave the pudding on. There you go. There's your pudding. From James Smith, is the reason Sneeko was sitting like that in the vid, not even looking at Kanye because Yi and Nick had some fun that he wasn't invited to? That's a very good guess. Potentially. Potentially, we might have more people involved with this. There might be a devious tape that leaks like 3 months from now with Nick, Sneeko, Milo, and Kanye. Could you imagine? From Josh Sketch Show. I don't know if you're autistic enough to enjoy Sonic Jim, but I wondered what you thought of the recent game. It's been fun stuff. I haven't had a chance to check out the new one. It didn't really interest me too much for some reason. I don't know if it's the open world or kind of how disjointed it looks, but for some reason it just didn't appeal to me. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've been playing Generation Zero. I've been playing Generation Zero and getting my ass stomped. You're in that tutorial island, and I must have put 10 hours into it and thought this is pretty great. Single player, I'm doing well. And then I get out into the larger world and suddenly come to realize, yeah, this is a multiplayer game. As I get gangbanged by robot hordes over and over and run out of ammunition, which should be impossible. But I'm going to solo that whole fucking game because I'm addicted to it. So that's what I'm playing right now. From Big Mike, thanks for what you're doing, Jim. I know I can always count on you for my monthly dose of chromosomes. Please stay safe and keep strong. Carter Cole sending me a peach, I believe. From Nicholas Littlefield, who is the guy screaming about an operator on your Nicki song on Odyssey? Replace the K with a G. That is Reformed Stoic, I think is the name. We will eventually cover that one of these Saturday mornings. From Mark Nelson. We need more internet insanity and deviance, Jim. I've always wanted to catch you live and finally have. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. I think the days of videos for me are done. But luckily there are lots of people making good shit out there to keep you entertained. From James Smith, what does Mr. Girl and Sneeko have in common? They both like the Cuties movie. Is that actually true? Sneeko likes the Cuties movie? I'd have somebody explain to me what this fucking shit was on Odyssey. Because I was under the impression it was like, what is it, Toddlers and Tiaras? Like Stage Moms. I thought that's what that focus of that movie was. Like, the really upset wine mom who's like 35 or 40, kind of waspish, upper middle class, and wants to like vicariously relive her youth through her kid by making them do dumb shit like gymnastics. And then everybody's like, no, Cuties is horrible and it's something totally different. It's like, oh. From Texas T2, hey Jim, got paid today, so take some of my shekels, and here's the last month of the year. Here's to the last month of the year of the Chud. Looking forward to it. From Bubblegum Gun, this is why you get the big bucks, Jim. A Yeezy Gang. Howard Schnover, thank you. Deadweight Nero. Sleepy Elf's got Yee's business deals pulled and set him up for the Rubber Dumper. Proof is out there, but we just need to go for a booze cruise to clear out our heads. Together we'll join hands and pray for Sloppy Top from Pippa. as an early Christmas gift. From Rickzilla. See, now well, I've already lost, haven't I? I've already lost, so I can say this, Rick. Ethan Ralph found his new daddy in Kanye West. From Nunia Business. Does it scare you and Jade that when the G Mexican saves the white race, that a race mixing will get you up against the wall? Hey, we're going to have to go into hiding, and we'll hide in an attic and write our own diary about our yoga sessions. From Not a Troll, what the hell happened to my donation? YouTube donos suck. From Winston Fujimori, thanks for making my work day way more bearable. Would you consider doing a collaboration stream with Pippa Pipkin or Ghost Politics? Well, Ghost is always entertaining, and so is Pippa. Now, I don't know if I showed up with a VTuber skeletal model of a dancing pudding. I think Ghost might shoot me. If I showed up on his fucking stream as a dancing, luminescent blob that had facial rigging, he would probably freak the fuck out and try to shoot me. Which probably would be entertaining. I'm not actually sure how he'd react to that. Wiggly Fungus. This damn cold darkness is making me sleepy way too early. I might doze off during your stream, so here's some money as an apology. I'll watch later. Stay warm and cozy, my dude. From Yul Brenner. I gotta poop so bad. From Nice Fuentes. From Rabbi Haim Golden Sheckelstein Shekels. Hi, Jim. Just wanted to donate $30 for this Holocaust Orphan Fund. I got a 37% share of the proceeds, so $10 is an acceptable loss. Thank you for your $5 donation that you donated $30 to. From Anonymous. I failed NRN 2 days in. Does that mean I don't need to participate in Destroy Nick December? It's up to you. I don't know what the next month catchy phrase is, but I almost made it and then got kneecapped at the last minute by a fucking Wisconsinite. From Nexus. The name of the dancing pudding is Blobby. I've got some rare runs from 4K Gun Cat Blobby. From Buddha Here's 2024 Nick Catboy Fuentes. I look forward to seeing the MSM find out about what a coom detective is. Oh, I'm looking forward to that too. From Slick Rick I was going to say Slick Rick 96, Slick Rick 69, TNK and TKD. From Not Applicable. No sound ding dong. Well, I missed. Yes, earlier on the boomer fucked it up with his audio. No running in my lobby. PPP seethed me during his show, during his now private at Kino Cathedral Super Chat stream, when I asked him to answer the Andy trans question. He said that Andy watches explicit trans stuff, and that Metokur Masochist is a trans person that Andy has known for years. PPP said that? I guess there's some streams going on that I'm missing, boys. That one I have missed. That one, where's my baby picture? Oh, the baby. Oh, Ashton the baby. I have to look it up, I guess. From Ian Dimwitry. Kanye knows he messed up, and both his life and career are absolutely over. Slick Rick 69 meant to say TND and TKD. From Rickzilla. I'm Yi, and welcome to the kill stream. From Wiggly Fungus. If everyone is saying he had a maniac episode with his bipolar, why not this be a depressive episode? I don't know. Again, I'm not like a Kanye West fan, so I really don't know much about him. I know he's rich. I know he's famous. I know people like his music, and he had a fashion line. And I know he's going through some really rough shit right now. But like his mental health and all that kind of crap, like I'm not up to date on the TMZ shit. From Colin Stevens. Jim, did you contract Donga AIDS and dead air? No. Well, maybe. I guess. I don't know. From Courier Jackalope 91. Daddy Jim, what is your favorite dessert? Hopefully you and Jade can get some with this chat. Also, say basketball Americans all smooth like them. Smooth like them what? Well, basketball Americans. There you go. What is my favorite dessert? I have to think about that. What? Key lime pie, maybe? I don't know. Something light. Not something heavy, I guess would be a good dessert. From Iron Pirate, Boomer Moment. Forgot her name, but here's another 5. Can you tell my wife Erica that she's very pretty and that she can that they just want to sell her Toyotas a woo? Well, now Erica is sure that you sent that for her. I don't know how to pronounce this name. IPIARIAIDIOIX. Trump Jim 2024 from Indigo Jack. What's the difference between you and Sargon? When your audio is muted, it only lasts half a minute. When Sargon's audio is muted, it lasts half an hour. Well, that and you're not afraid of your chat. I like a nice open chat. I like a nice open chat where you can talk shit all you want. That's what we want. There are no Jannies here. From GAW004, hi Jim. Hope you're doing well. Who do you think has the worst year so far? Andy Worski, the GOP, or James Rolfe's hairline? I haven't seen the nerd's hairline, so I don't know how bad it is. The GOP's, at first everybody was like, "I was going to be a red wave," and then it's not going to be a red wave. But they did all right. They took the House. And Andy, I guess Andy's having a bad year right now. The casino was doing really well, but like I haven't seen them do a show. I think the last show PPP did was like yesterday or the day before, and he did it with BPF, and then it got flagged down, and then I think they got swatted when they went to like another platform. It was like there's a lot of weird shit going on right now. From Carl Schwartz, have a Merry Christmas, friend. Post your tree on Chud Buds or post it when you get it up. Absolutely. CWB Inton. Milo might have been better if he wasn't so selfish. From Rocks. Hope you're well, Jim. Remember years ago when Milo supposedly had dirt on a load of right-wingers and talked about it on the kill stream? Because I do. Well, yeah, we played this clip here. Ethan Andrews, based Laura Loomer, the toll booth operator, making sure that Milo burnt the coal and is paying the coal. I think you meant to say paying the toll. Also, do we think Nick hunted around Mar-a-Lago with the blacklight? God, wouldn't that be great if we had security footage of him doing that? From Michael, we can only hope that Fuentes and pals drink the Kool-Aid and give us Jonestown 2.0. Keep up the Lord's work, Jimbo. From Rocks, lol, you just played that Milo clip as I super chatted about it. My bad. Have some more anyway. From Mr. Obvious, this is why you always operate as if everyone is doing a psyop 100% of the time. Paranoia is how you survive in this space. Also, Laura is obviously terrified of what Milo has on her. LOL. True. That is good speculation. What does he have on Laura Loomer? If he has something on everybody, chances are, he's got something on her. Or maybe she's got more on him. Like, maybe it's like this, I don't know. Like, I don't know which way it's going to go, but she's posted something every day. So if he's got a response, you'd expect it's going to come hard and quick eventually. Right? Because he can't just keep sitting there and letting her dunk on him like this. From Professor Zyback Glockenspiel, thanks for the stream, Jim. Take care and Merry Christmas. From Glib Facsimile, the Chud has been great. All hail our leader and Preachy Yeezy, his heterosexual communications director and his Catholic campaign manager. From RS3 T Cool Guy, Nick loves the alphabet. Look up how many 3-letter informants are in his group. Do you think he's taking L's more than he's taking D's? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think he likes taking L's more than he likes taking D's? Well, I mean, that's not untrue, is it? Baked Alaska did sign an agreement with the federal government to cooperate in regards to the January 6th stuff. I do believe there's information that, and this is something I think Milo even admitted to, that he's worked with, was it the FBI in giving them information on people before? Who else within the organization might have participated in something like that? I don't know, but that's already 2 people. So, yeah, not entirely untrue. From Nutbuster, Jim, do you see Keffel's accidentally exposing himself on live stream for paying journalists to write Kiwi hit pieces? No, but I hope somebody sends me the clip. From Logan, do you run the Facebook page or is someone pretending to be you? Also a reminder to shill just in case it's been a minute. Oh, well, it's continually shilling right now. And that is the Facebook page. I think that was created back in like 2015. And then sat there for like 4 years. I made accounts on I tried setting up social media accounts and then doing like all the alternative sites, the Stream Me's and Vid Me's and BitChutes and Minds and Gabs and Getters and like all this shit. And the problem is it either is really good but implodes quickly, or it's going to take a long time to take off, or there's some weird hiccup that fucks with it. So there's just an account and it sits there, and then I eventually remember, oh, I've got an account. should I try using it for a day? From Hellstar Biden, hey Jim, have you seen the deaf singer at the Brazilian singing competition? No, I've not. Some guy 001, be real with it, Jim. Did Milo groom Nick? No, I don't believe so. I believe Nick is what Nick is well before he met Milo. From Spindaboy, Lumber gave a talk at Jared Taylor's white nationalist conference a couple weeks ago, and the audience resented her so much it was painful. Asked her later if she knew you, and her face was priceless. Well, you got to remember, the last time I talked to Laura Loomer, the last thing I ever asked her was, can you confirm or deny the rumors that your pussy smells like wet bread? It did not go over well, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that was she was not super popular with me asking the wet bread pussy question to her. Oh. Man, the internet is weird. You run into people and have a conversation with them, and then, it just sticks in your mind. It sticks in your mind for a while. Yes, the wet bread question, chat, that was real. And that was based on what somebody else had said. So that stuck in my head. I needed to ask that question. It needed to be asked. From Kenzaria, Kanye likes fish sticks, confirmed by Milo. From Nutbusta, it's the last day of November and I feel like I forgot about someone. There must have been a nothing burger or something. I'd say they were window dressing for a nothing burger. From CWB, I like how Milo's pretending to be a Christian now. That's everybody's doing that. That's like a big con right now. It's amazing to me how everybody's become super religious. From Sinak 8, hey Jim, don't forget to sing happy birthday to your lovely daughter Pippa. She's very special. From Mario Carter 13, it's understandable why Trump wouldn't recognize Nick Fuentes. He's only ever seen the back of his head bobbing up and down. Very true. From Leon Umesh, Kanye, do you like fish sticks? From Sweaty Socks, Milo was basically saying Kanye was a buck that needed to be broken. From Von Rollington, Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of catboys entering the United States until our country's elfish power can figure out what the hell is going on. Vote homosexual rapper 2024. From Bling Blong Dinga 2, I think I'm going to put this stream on a CD or vinyl to preserve the actually American history that's happening before us, and I feel like bad things are coming, and history must be preserved. Well, something's coming, and Nick will be there with a black light to see it. It's cinemas. Jim, you scammed me last month. Don't do it again. Oh, I read it right now, though. Heavy Slash, Kanye must be protected at all costs. James Smith, my mom doesn't like when I shake my little brother's hand. She tells me to wait until he's born. Hey now, it's a dirty joke. From CeeLo, howdy my fellow crickets. Hope you're feeling better these days. Been a big fan since 2015. Glad to see you're keeping it up on here and on Odyssey. Rip Spider Island Mary, by the way. Our Mobility Mary, rest in peace. From Terry Hestigles, it seems like Kanye just discovered 2015 YouTube. Wait until he finds Sargon. From Giannis Admirer, hey Jim, how was your 41st birthday? How do you feel? Well, birthdays, as you get older, don't mean much. And I feel, honestly, pretty shit, I'll be honest with you. But nice little distractions like political sideshows like this, good stuff. From Kilo Pedos, all these people are friends. From Carnizzle, Jerusalem first, Giannis Admirer, Jim, you're 41 going on 14, you haven't matured. I'll have it etched, that'll be etched on my tombstone. From Toxic Voxic, can chat make a Ben Garrison type meme with Laura and Milo in hats, tugging in Nick as he is in the middle with Trump mad in the background and Yee sad? I'm sure people will be making amazing artwork of this entire shit show as it goes on. From the infamous Mista Bludia, to all the gropers in chat, how does slamming men's rumper dumpers, blacklights, and catboy dance help you win the culture war? Maybe we can ask Charlie Kirk. From Davy Jones Locker, even without Laura and Lauren's receipts about Milo, it seems super obvious what he's up to. The tale of Yee, Milo, Nick is a tale of schizo, grifter, and simp. From Winston Fujimori, funny about Milo saying that Kanye is gay. And Ghost Politics' recent TCR live stream, he speculated that Nick Fuentes is in a secret gay relationship with Kanye. Ghost might actually be right. LOL. Yeah. I I don't think that's hard to imagine. To be honest with you, I mean, we've been making jokes about it all night, but you know, I'm going to give it to Ghost. If that turns out to be true, we can say Ghost said it first. He gets to ring them. He takes the prize on that one. Road Warrior 2. I imagine a Yi presidency being Idi Amin tier hilarious. Oh, Idi Amin tier hilarious. From No One. Have you listened to the Josiah tapes? Oh, I read this one. Bling Blong Dinga 2. Virgin Eve versus Chad Ice-T. From Drewby. Evening Jeb, hope your Thanksgiving was filling. That was good. From Eli P. This is what the fall of Rome must have looked like. From Road Warrior 2. Silence Suzuka is the best horse waifu. From Edzani41. Remember South Park called it that Kanye was a gay fish. It's weird. South Park has kind of become, you know, like how they used to say Simpsons did at first. South Park has been pretty on point with a lot of weird shit. And this might be one of them. From Nick andCio, all the people I work with, I share this with, change their opinions. Great stuff, man. From Rory Hicks, the mole people respect you, Mr. M. From Overcaffeinated, can you play the RCMP is Always Chasing Me as the outcome song? Or just play it. I promise it's funny. I will look it up and probably play it on an Odyssey stream because I don't know what the lyrics are. Giannis Admirer, what is your take on the second Mario movie trailer? I don't have a hot take on it. I'm sorry. I saw the first one and thought, oh, you know, it'd be like a cute kids movie, I guess. It looked like it would be better. It looked better than the live action one in the first trailer, at the very least. From Google is shit. Content for Saturday. Redditors try to grow their peepees by attaching weights to it and letting it hang. And results involve it being malformed and being ripped off. Funny stuff to see and read. God, is there a subreddit after this? What would it be called? What do you say they're hanging weights off it? Are we talking like Olympic weights? Are they? It's like, how many plates are they hanging? How are they doing it? What are they attaching it with? What are they attaching it with? Like metal rope? Metal wire? I have a lot of questions about the function of how this works. I'm waiting for somebody in chat to tell me what the fuck this would be called. Chat, I don't listen. We had those guys that injected. What was that story where the guy was injecting like 20 pounds of silicones in his testicles until they all died? So I know there are dudes out there that do dumb shit. I'm just trying to work through the logistics of how you're hanging plates off your penis and then having it get ripped off. Oh man. Punished Huey. The lesson learned from Nick. With Jews you lose. From Paragon, e-bank account frozen by IRS for owing $50 million. And he has to pay $200K a month to Kim. Now this. From Tag, Daddy Jim, I recently had to get a suit for work. Am I still allowed to listen or am I forced to go listen to Soigon forever? Well, if you got to wear a suit, you got to wear a suit. Road Warrior 2, it warms my heart that both major U.S. political parties feel the need to make a anti-Semitism bad goyim press release. From Ralphamania, now that Kino Casino has been outed for their own degeneracy, is Flamenco out of the doghouse? I think he needs a friend. Is he going to come back and do a stream? He's going to be like, oh, it's my turn now. From Ray Gillette, late to the stream, but I cannot wait for the same reporters who bash Kiwi Farms praise it for having so much dirt on Fuentes. Yeah, it's going to be weird for them, isn't it? A bit of a whiplash situation. From Douge, Jim, can we get the masterpiece known as the Lindsay Ellis Rape Rap Lab Reconstruction? TND Nibba. From Rando, Cope and Seethe, Rabbit Haters. From HH, Jimson, what would it take for you to get Jade on stream? Well, she's in her cage right now. It's probably not going to happen. From Nikki, Owen Benjamin just joined the E24 campaign. Not a joke. Are you fucking with me? That feels like a joke. Joined in one capacity. I thought Owen Benjamin and Nick Fuentes hate each other. What capacity has Owen Benjamin joined this train wreck? What would Owen Benjamin be in charge of? Director of burning dinosaur books? Like what is what is his fucking title? I feel like some of you are fucking with me, but it's so close to being plausible, I can't say for sure. I'm just waiting for Chad. Sorry, Chad. I'm just waiting for you to catch up to see if somebody can tell me if I'm being bamboozled. Not a joke. It's real. Oh, I told you this is going to... God, December is going to be great. It's going to be just great. From Loki Hades, Don't Be Rama Rama Chat. Arcade Outpost, the failure of AF is the nature of Christian nationalism in general. It necessarily ends up being performative, edgy anti-racism for closet repubs. From Solomona Leano, the scene from The Sopranos where Polly meets with Carmine perfectly sums up how Fuentes' meeting with Trump went. From Leon Umesh, I think Kanye has been Rama Rama. From Rav Masta J, Pippa come on the show when? From Mord Warrior 2, play Hava Nagila Techno Remix next. From King N64 1994, Jim, are you currently enjoying the feud with Post and Chudbud's admins? Are they fighting now too? Everybody's fighting. It's a time of year. When things get cold, people need to warm up by fighting with each other. Connection error. Next time you go to see your doctor, Jim, have them test for Pipkin. You're showing the signs. Hush, hush. Nostalgia combo, woo, sweet moon crickets, Uncle Bibby is our doggy. From Giantess Admirer, hi Jim, how was your birthday? How does it feel? You've asked that like 5 times. From JB Behemoth, what year will it be when our first candidate exposed for yiffing in a fursuit? Hasn't that already happened? I'm fairly certain that's already happened. From Shrapsters, when the cancer takes you, Jim, can you promise us your body will be preserved in your anime pleasure dome so that everyone can pay their respects? No, I'm going to have it incinerated. It's going to be a big fucking Metokur barbecue. I'm going to tell the guy, incinerate me, but do it in a barbecue and cook some steaks over that fucker. From Giantess Admirer, I got my BA in studio art this year, Jim. Any tips? Go out there and make that money. From Chably, people need to learn to take money from nice, friendly organizations like the Cocktopus instead of the coked up crypto bros. From the Valkyrian Friends Show, please tell Chumu and Mark B I'm going to smash him with a brick. From Nick, Jim, I spoke to you about the PHX VA back in July. Any chance we could continue our conversation about how they are screwing our veterans? Sure. But as you can see, well, I should say mine, it doesn't matter anymore. Mine Twitter account got fucking torpedoed about 3 months back. Justin Hindra, play video games with Jersh. I am in the middle of Generation Zero, and I think I need 2 more people not to get gang raped by robots. So if anybody out there wants to play Generation Zero, that's what I'm doing. From Road Warrior 2, Larry Fink is a founder and the current CEO of BlackRock Incorporated. He's the sole reason Go Woke, Go Broke doesn't actually materialize. Dilbert Man was canceled for calling him out. Yeah, I don't know much about actually the employee structure of BlackRock, but I do see them get brought up all the time in relation to like everything. They're like America's Tencent. From Sanguinous C, the whole thing ends with Nick convincing Yi to drop diss tracks on you, doesn't it? Oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, would it be like Eminem? That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Nick Insidio, Jim, please stream with Owen Benjamin before you leave for sure. Well, I'm not going to be able to now. I just did a whole stream talking shit about the Kanye campaign. If he's working with them, he's never going to stream with me. The infamous Mista, why do I remember that clip of Milo all over Sargon while dressed as internet aristocrat, but it's Nick learning no free lunches? Jim's fake cancer dick. And for a penny in for a pounding, Nick Fuentes. From Road Warrior 2, I like Ezra Levent. The fact that his own tribe treat him as a redheaded stepchild speaks to me that he is one of the good ones. Is Ezra, is Ezra the Canadian news guy, or am I thinking of a different dude? There's no way. Does Gems, Volch? Oh, I can't. There's no way I can say any of that. You know, there's no way I can say any of that over here. We'll just say that it's a very nice message about loving people and respect and rainbows and holding hands. What's that message? From Oh No Anyways, MTG lives with Milo. They're roommates. Are you joking or are you being serious? Because that brings it up to a whole new fucked up level. The Wilford Brimley rabbit. Slugs are just snails who don't pay their rent. Carnivore bear. Total fur. Something. Guys, you know, there's just certain shit I can't say on YouTube anymore. Road Warrior 2. Say Pippa-chan, I'm ready. Will you become my second waifu? Richard Slammer. And for a penny and for a pound, enough about Nick's cornhole. P.S. Stay alive, you aristocratically amazing internet nutbar you. From CWB, Tim Cook bent the knee Freelon. Laugh my ass off. It's amazing. Road Warrior 2. I mean, Paraguay allowed polygamy after all their men were killed by Brazilians. They're Catholic, so hey, maybe you can marry Peppa-chan and Jade. From Solar Shield, you think Elon Musk will unban capitalist ghost? I don't know. They said something about 62,000 in the initial batch, so I don't know who's getting unbanned. From Senpai Trom, this is all part of Sergon's 20-year plan. It was. From JB Behemoth, Baldo will be my friend. Annual Christmas party as a Yankee swap gift. From Rush Pabst, Baldo equals when someone got the bright idea of making you keep your peanuts in your wife's purse a literal thing. Projects done poorly. China's having the year of the Chud as well. Seems like we're on the edge of some real craziness that's about to happen. From Darby DZ, quick, Miss Fuentes, put him back in the test tube before it's too late. I don't think you can un-turkey baster somebody. From Interest, bonus to your bed couch is you don't have to worry about its legs breaking under your weight. Would be embarrassing if that happened on stream for all to hear as your empty liquor bottle collection shatters around you. Well, yes, that would be embarrassing. Shattering your chair and falling on your ass. Beguile me. Don't let anyone belly smash your rumper dumper. From Ricana Law, Baldo/nose promo nose. Did you actually get that as the promo code? Can I check? Is there a way to check that? Ricana, did you actually get nose as your promo code? You know they're tricking you, right? This is some long up. I hope you got paid really well. I hope you got paid. I'm telling you when I saw Fur Fig and Pig Balls or whatever it was endorsing the product on the PR page, I laughed for like fucking 10 minutes. Oh. From your mom's box, have you played the Tactic Ogre remake? Holds up great. I have picked it up. I haven't played it yet though. From Azathoth, get better, mister. I wish you a long and healthy life. Jocko Johnson, Rip Knickers and Kanye's beautiful relationship. Sad. Thank you for the laughs as always, Mr. Weatherman. And from my 6 quadrillion, in your opinion, Jim, do you think Nick got pumper dumped by Ethan's Gunter Punter? Nice alliteration. Really rolls off the tongue. God, that's a horrifying fucking thought, to be honest with you. Just the smell and sounds of it make me want to retch a little bit, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you a little bit. It's a little hard to take. All right. We're getting near the end here. Let me just refresh to get through the last super chats here. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, my voice is going to shit. Old man can't get through it. Oh, did I say that wrong? No, wait. Oh, no, I said it right. Baldo/nose promo nose. There we go. I thought somebody said it was the nose. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's... I'm pretty sure I got the promo code right. Now that'll be a commercial that plays. So I drop dead next year, and they use my voice to sell Baldo dildos. I won't be able to do anything about it. Hey, you ever hear Mr. Metokur? Oh, you mean the guy that did those videos back in the day? No, he's the dildo salesman. Have you been to the Baldo site? He's the voice of the dildo salesman over there. He just reads off promo codes. Isn't he dead? Yeah, it's really weird. It's like he pre-recorded thousands of dildo salesman promo codes right before he kicked the bucket. It's the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. What a legacy. That's my YouTube legacy. DSP's out there trying to preserve his video game legacy. I've got the Baldo Dildo promo code legacy. That's what I'm doing. Let us take, there are a few more super chats to go through. I need to take a small break, grab one more thing for my throat here, because it's killing me. I'll put on a little background music, and we'll finish off the super chats in just 1 second. Let me, there we go. Oh, let me just, I'll put on the basic song. Oh, no. How do I do that without going over that one? There we go.
The haters on YouTube are on the verge of flooding with hate comments.
Cause you got that. Cause you got that.
Must wake up.
Cause you got that.
Must fight back.
Over the libs, own the libs.
Gangster computer god communism. No alphabet, not even numerals. Right! Just damn to be fucking quiet about fucking what?
Jim, you're next. I'm not saying this is exactly the pattern of agreement, but this is exactly the pattern. It depends on the child, doesn't it? Most well-known and credentialed scientists of this YouTube community.
Yeah. You moron.
All I wanted to do was just fucking stream and have a good time, have a good game.
You got that.
That damn Kiwi Farms.
Gas.
You got that.
What kind of fucking family is this?
You got that.
What the hell?
You got that.
So basically, first of all, basically, first of all, basically, I have to say is that I don't know. First of all, how come, like, yeah, sorry, I'm with autism. I don't know how to use words that well.
My dad is not a fucking dork.
Dude, just talk to my fucking scientist.
I've got balls of steel.
Oh my god, no.
Blow it out your ass.
Okay, there we go. The old man got himself a drink, so we should be good. All right, let me just move this around. You can hear my voice degrade as time goes on. Actually, this I guess reading through super chats kind of at the tail end, reading through and answering and stuff, has made me respect voice actors more. That's got to be, you'd think, oh, that's got to be an easy job, right? You just read the script, stop being a whiny little bitch kind of thing. But I bet their voices go to shit so quick. Every like 2, 3, 4 hours, just kind of reading through something. If I had a part in an anime, the first episode would sound really good, and then they'd be like, "What the fuck happened to this character? He sounds awful. Is this intentionally written like this? What the fuck is going on?" All right, let's see where we left off here. From Ray Ancap. Oh, is that the right one? I think so. From Ray Ancap. Jab are created into biological robots for avatars for non-physical beings who pass through the CERN portals. Fact. From Alan Cruz. Hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving, Chud Bud. Thoughts and prayers to your health, sir. From Bradford Mitchell. Yee, Milo, and Nick are 3 assholes just searching for a plethora of fists to fill them. From Doubles, here's 5 more Britbucks, Shag Nasty. Have a blessed holiday season and thank you for the stream. From Caleb Lambright, are you excited for Christmas, etc.? Thank you. I love Christmas. The 2 holidays I love the most are Christmas and Halloween because they are the 2 holidays that let you put up decorations. And there's nothing, at Christmas especially, there's nothing more comfortable, more comfy than a nice snowed in day where it's just like 2 or 3 feet of snow outside. You've got your lights going off, right? It's nice and red and greens going off everywhere. You got a tree that's all decorated and shit. It's just, there's something about that that's so appealing. It's so comfortable and warm and safe and nice. That yes, I love Christmas. It's a great holiday. From Chris Fox, Owen Benjamin is officially endorsed. Oh, he endorsed him. Okay. Did he endorse him or did he join the team? From Slav Supreme, can we get a shirt that says, I survived Year of the Chud and all I got was a stupid shirt? Well, I love Mark. I will make that shirt for you for December. X, I love you, Jim. We'll miss you. Not applicable. Jim, don't give up. It ain't over till it's over. From 8, please get well soon. From, again, from Volch, don't die. Well, yeah, I'll give it my best. I'm just saying that it's in regards to streaming and shit. I don't want to bring people down. It's just, I'm getting sicker. So like the streaming thing probably is not going to, I don't know. Things aren't great right now. Let's just leave it at that. From a Drugstoner 420. Hey, Jim, great streams. Here's 10. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. From 6 Shot Eagle. Hey, Jim, I've been watching you since I was a teen. Have a good rest of your year of the Chud. You too. From Iprodoxics. I'm going to try to pronounce it this time. No one can ever replace you or take the torch you've offered them. No matter what happens, we'll always remember you, and we'll go down in history, my man. God bless, Jim. Stay awesome. Well, thank you. From CH, confirmed something awful is now worse than Reset Era. From Captain Astacular, can you get Jade to stream the funeral? Gonna miss you. Thanks for the year of the lulls, bro. I don't know. It's I'm gonna just, they're gonna put me in a little oven. They're gonna crank the heat up. And they cook my ass like a turkey until I'm dust, and then and toss me into the wind. Clean and done. Nice and quick. From D, much love to you, Jimbo. I've been listening since Tumblrisms and appreciate all the laughter and crazy you've shown us. This sappy, but your voice and laugh have always made my day better, and it's meant something to me. Thanks, I'll keep listening. NNRU. From Finfrog3, see you in paradise, Weatherman. From Ham, you still haven't given us that UFO stream with David right. At least give us that as you send off. We'll miss you immensely. Well, I would have. I don't know what David's been up to. I know he still streams. I'm pretty sure he does it on YouTube. I don't know if he still even streams on DLive though. In fact, I think DLive just they had banned everybody for like 2 years, and now they just unbanned everybody. So maybe he streams over there now. I would love to do a UFO stream with David Stay. David, if you hear this, we'll do a UFO stream. We'll talk about the UFOs. From Soul Hunter, pray for you, Jim. Won't be the same. Road Warrior 2, maybe if you stop smoking, all the things you've done, you had a wife and a fan base who loved you, and you didn't stop putting those cancer sticks in you. Thanks for going total biscuit on us. Thanks, bud. Well, it's not lung cancer. I can tell you that. My, I guess, opinion on this, I understand what you're saying. But if, how do I put this? If you knew the insurmountable amount of shit going on, you'd be like, fuck it. I'm just smoke them if you got them. I'm going to go out with a camel in my mouth. if it's that bad anyway, what does it matter? From MLF 577, Jim, will you be too sick to stream due to cancer treatment, or will you be in the shadow realm? I'm just very sick, and they're trying to figure out exactly what it is, and the testing they're going to do is going to get more extreme, and the treatments are a little more intense, and I don't know what to tell you, man. You're gonna depress me, Chad. Let's keep the energy high. You can make me get all sappy here. From Blood Mark Mentor, Jiminy word on the FTX tape. Never came out, never materialized. I don't know what happened with it. It was supposed to come out. We were supposed to get the chipmunk fucking the bankman. And then nothing. From Connor Sutherland. Hey, it's my birthday on the 3rd. Can I get an NNRU? Well, sure you can, Conrad. NNRU, and a happy birthday. From Shabs. Join Fuentes as he searches and profiles Trump's semen. Where do they hide? What is their scent? What kind of flavor do they have? Find out on the next episode of Coom Hunters, Mar-a-Lago. From Caleb Lambright. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Baha, say his name, Voldemort. From Brandon Pitchford. Jim, let's get serious. Furry Pandemonium Part 2 is needed as a well-needed palate cleanser. I did enjoy doing that video. The Furry Pandemonium and then the Transtastic Tales video. Those probably were some of the more fun ones to do. Because that was right after, like, YouTube had got super restrictive and BitChute was kind of more open. And it felt more kind of old internet where you could just say whatever you wanted to. I mean, hell, the Transtastic Tales video had, like, surgical footage in it. If you tried putting that on YouTube, you'd get, like, little Wikipedia boxes underneath the video. From Half Eaten Hooker, try fasting. Wait, you gotta go fast, yeah. From Uncle Hall, since you said it, Jim, can I make the point that I've done some research and Ralph never trademarked Killstream? Meaning one of us could trademark it for merchandise and force them to pay a license. I'm pretty sure, like, but something like that is so generic. I don't know, can you specifically trade? I don't know if he could, even if he wanted to. Like, Kill Stream. Or there's probably a company that already, you know, like when I would make jokes about Jimco, there are like 4 companies that use Jimco. I don't know if any of them have a trademark or registry of that at all. From TX, damn that, NRN, don't know. Fucked harder than Kanye and some fingers. From J Christ 2Z, hey Jim, make a dancing pudding Christmas decoration and we'll buy a bunch. Thanks for the show and have a Merry Christmas. Well, a Merry Christmas to you too. From Carl I. Metokur, would you be open to coming onto my podcast? I've had John McAfee and David Icahn, alongside other celebs, would appreciate a response. If I got the energy, maybe. I've had a couple other people want me to do stuff with them, and I was like, you probably have to check back with me in like early December, just because I had a lot of stuff going on. I don't know, man. I've got a lot of stuff going on. From Jack Ryan, do you have any clips of you scaring kids on Halloween? No, I do not. I'm not gonna post videos of a drone striking children on Halloween. From Daniel McCoy, will you go on stream with Augie or Turkey Tom and groom them to be the next Sweetie Squad commander? I already actually did a stream with them and Michael Alberto. We played Left 4 Dead 2. From Mojave Wasteland NCR, bro, or bioscientist, I spout commie propaganda at work only to terrify and anger my bosses. Best part, they can't fire me because I'm too valuable, and everyone else left because of them. This is my career. Well, if you're having fun, that's all that matters. From Indigenous, hey Jim, update on my local dog molester. Oh, dude, it's you. Him and his wife were selling videos of them doing bad things to the dogs. What the fuck is happening in your neighborhood? The lore of this story gets more fucked up as it goes on. From Nick Incio, the contractors I worked with asked me to share what I was listening to with my headphones, and now you're a fan favorite. Keep on keeping on, Jim. Well, thank you. From Rolf Motzelberg, did you do a stream about demonically possessed Turkey Man yet? I need to see if I can find a mirror of it somewhere. There might be up on Odyssey. From Keem's Respecter, my mom had an unknown cancer and was studied at the NIH and is now in remission. Hope the same happens to you. Thanks for everything, Cancer Man. Again, I guess not going too technically into it. It's maybe one day. I don't know. Let's just say it's what they suspected is very uniquely rare, which makes treatment protocol on it anybody's guess. I guess would be what it is. So they're looking at stuff like a rituximab, which is like that's a normal autoimmune or what the fuck is it called? Immunosuppressant. They wanted to do that instead of the prednisone because the steroids are fucking me up. And then they wanted to do IG infusions, which is immunoglobulin, which you think would be intuitive. One boosts you up, one shuts you down. So I don't know. It's like throwing shit at a wall, to be honest with you. Road Warrior 2, Sonic Frontiers sucks. Bobo 2, I refined it after half an hour. Caleb Lambright, it would really make my Christmas if you watch the average parody of Folger's Christmas commercial live right now. I'm running low on fuel, man. My voice is starting to go. From Penta Radon, Pippa 100K, let's go. AP Sanderez, hey Jim, lovely stream. Have some smokes on me. Any chance of an update stream with Null? Well, I can give you an update on Kiwi Farms. Null won. Josh won. Keffel's lost. There you go. So he had everybody come down on him, try to take his website off the internet, fuck with all his providers, fuck with all his income sources, try to drive him away. And I don't know how he did it, but he won. So now you can find Kiwi Farms on not just like Tor and shit, but on the clear web. Like, Josh definitively won that. That's your update. Keffel's lost. Can we get a Keffel's lost in chat? Because Keffel's got their ass kicked. All that shit about ratioing people and, like trying to just cancel the shit out of that website. Keffel's lost. Badly. Very badly. And Jersh won. Jersh and the Kiwi Farms won definitively. Definitively. It's funny to me, somebody like a Nick Fuentes will talk about how he's like, targeted and everybody's coming to get him and they're coming after my bank accounts and they won't let me get on an airplane and all this shit. And a lot of that's just smoke and mirrors and shit. But Josh was really in a situation like that where he had a group of people with connections trying to fuck him into the dirt and he actually came out on top. That's kind of remarkable. So, that's a Jersh win. That's the ultimate ratio. That's the ultimate ratio. Keffel's got ratioed the fuck on out. And Jersh won. From Loke Williams, I'm about to buy a bunch of merch. Thanks for all the years of making me laugh. From Bant, I remember y'all singing Ram Ranch on the heel stream and you laughing at Nick during it. I remember he was a little awful singing along. Maybe the song got him excited and he was trying to hide it. Very possibly. Mr. Thundercloud, I hope your turkey day was great. It was. You do any shopping? No, I don't really do like the Black Friday or Cyber Monday thing. From Interest, I know you were laughing at Warhammer the other week, but are you thinking of giving it a try? My computer would melt if those specs are true. Listen, I'm happy with Generation Zero. It's good. Evil Dead Ed L. Hefe, can you call Adonis Paul a based Tommy Pickles, a niece, Lone Wolfer is a lolcow? No, or moo. From Claire Bear, God damn it, Jim, I heard someone extorted you into losing, and I just gave you a pass on Chud Buds, but then I heard you doubled down. I got fucked. I got fucked so hard. I was so close. It was like 3 hours to go. At least my time, or whatever you're basing it on. And he got me. Out of nowhere. He absolutely fucked me. K-Vibes, never forget Mr. Krabs 9000 from Shaps. Calling it now, there will be a video on X videos of Milo committing friction against Fuentes. The real question is who's the top and the bottom? Oh, in that situation, Milo would top. Fuentes is definitely the submissive. Road Warrior 2, I don't care how gay it sounds, I love you, and I don't want you to die. Oh, well, thank you. From Diog Tot, did you see Ralph breaking down on his chair? Well, I've already lost, so I can say the name. I might have. Listen, they're like, he's done it before, hasn't he? How many chairs have been broken? I don't know. Petronanodon, happy feast of St. Andrew, Jimbo. Not applicable. Kanye, you heard it here first. From Nate F, if Nick said his pee-pee was a fence, would Pool have sat on it? Yes, he would have. That's actually a very good take. He would have. Angry Armchair, Jim, I've watched your videos for years. We're all going to miss you. Thanks for all the good times and enjoy the well-deserved rest. Well, thank you. From Andre Flores, hey, Jimbo, you've been keeping up with the H3H3 recent shenanigans. Hilla shaved off her eyebrows and now looks like Marilyn Manson wearing pastel colors. No, I've not seen that. Captain Thunderbolt, Peppa Pipkin just wished you a happy birthday. Happy birthday from me, too. Well, thank you, Peppa. K-Vibes, Jala1 from Iperaiox. Just call me Paradox. There we go. Jim Bro, fellow Minnesotan, Fug the 8 inches of snow and Fug the coal, Fug winter tires on a 2003 Honda. I'm one of those old men, drives going 20 and a 60, bite me. I like the snow. It's something about, it's a nice aesthetic. From LOL, Apparently, the old producer from Tim Case, Lydia, screwed and was some IG simp who slid into his DMs. She was married and putting her husband through college. LOL. There's lots of shit going on. Padre Jenkin 138. Jim, will the final year of the Chud be on stream be on Odyssey or YouTube? I'll just finish it off here. From Achiev's Respecter, my boyfriend told me he used to eat raw turkey hot dogs for lunch in high school. What are the chances I'm dating Acer Thorn? Very high. You should run. From Xenophagia, this better be a ploy to sling more hats. Either way, thanks for all the lulls since the IH days. Just in case you're leaving, though, do me a solid tail and tell my wife KJ that she is an asshole. Take care, Jim. Oh, now she's going to be mad. Oh, did you? No, you meant to say a hole, not an asshole. Now she is mad. Probably heard the first part and went to hit you. From Sir Altlich, hope you're doing well, Jim. Tell me you have not, or tried me. Tell me, have you tried hyperthermia for your cancer? If not, you might want to look into it. Best wishes. I guess, again, I have said this previously. I'll say it again. The cancer is the least of the problems. If it was just the cancer, like I went in to get set up for radiation treatment. They gave me the little tattoo on the area they were going to do it on. They came up with a dosage amount, how many sessions I'd have to go into. Like that shit, was on its own. And then everything else went haywire. And so then they're like, well, why is everything else going haywire? So they started testing stuff like JAK2 mutations. Now they want to test perineoplasty syndrome. They want to do there's a lot of shit they're looking into. But all of it's a pain in the ass. But if it was just a cancer, I would have been, it's rare, I think, that somebody would say that, but it would have been better. From Walter Deadman, I thought you were going to do a volcano dive before you died. If I were younger, I would. I just a nice cannonball right in the lava. Ray Gillette, Milo gave your pearl necklace to Nick. And finally, Nick, Incio, no good Nick on the internet. I win by default. I think I'm caught up. I'm probably not. If I missed something. Wealthy Prince from Nigeria. PayPal or Cash App, I hate paying Google. I don't have any of those set up. And PayPal, email, or cash, I don't have either of those. I'm sorry. I never set that shit up. I'm an old man that doesn't understand technology. Super Salty 94. Hi, Jim. I wish I found your content sooner. Love your content, live streams, and your personality. Remember you. Godspeed, memeing Jim. Well, thank you. And finally, the last one, I think. A Dark Monarch 007. Hey, Jim. Thanks for the streams and always bringing a laugh as the world burns attitude. Best of luck channeling your chud energy to beat your cancer AIDS. And hope you and Jade have a Merry Christmas. Haha. Finally. I made it through. Thank you for the donations. Yes. So we will have the December one here. Please stop sending them or my fucking throat's going to close on me. In the spirit of her being on the Chud art this month, you should use the YouTube raid feature in Peppa. She is live right now. How do I use a raid? How do you do that? How do I do a YouTube raid? If you could tell me how to do it, I would. Wow, Jim. I can't believe you died of COVID. Tragic. Don't leave us without a protege, Jim. Message you on post, FYI. Not important, just keep supporting. Okay, is there a raid feature? Chat, can somebody tell me how do I raid? Nobody's telling me how to do. If there's a fucking feature to do, what button do I hit? Shit. Oh, is there the delay? Of course. Just put the link in chat. Okay. That's it? There's not like I thought it was like integrated. I misspelled it. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, chat. I'm looking through. Oh, Alt F4. That's very funny. Raid feature doesn't exist. You have to be following each other's accounts, I think. Is that it? Is that it? Is that what we're... how can I do this? I know how I can do this. I know how I can do this. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of the pudding. Pull stream row. Get rid of that. Okay, all right. Let's see. Almost got it. Ah, there it is. Okay, chat. All right, there's am I smarter than chat? Find out. Well, there's Peppa Pip. There's Pipkin Peppa. Am I in the right fucking channel? I hope so. Did we change the name? I don't know. They've already put themselves in subscriber only mode. There you go. Usually I play an outro song, chat. We have a little bit of music, but go and say hello to Pippa. They're trying to get to 100K. They're at 93. Go raid the shit out of them, chat. Give them, say hello to Pippa Pipkin. They sing Ramarama for us, so we owe them. We owe them, chat. We owe them because they sang Ramarama for us. There you go. That's a search term, Pippa Pipkin. And I probably spelled it wrong because I'm an old man. I'm confused. All right. I will see everybody for the December year of the chat. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your November and a great December. Everybody else, I'll see you Saturday on Odyssey. Take it easy, everyone, and see you December.